you're going to say, okay, well, limit n approach to infinity, n plus 10 over 10 n plus 1. And that's equal to, sorry, 1 over 10. So therefore, it's diverge.
Because it's not 0.
Yeah, if a sequence is converge, but it is a series, there's a diverge. 44 is the same thing. I'm not going over that one. You will get 4 over 3. So that's still diverge. But this is what you have to write down on the test. You don't have to write down too many things. Calculation is really simple. 45. What is summation n equal to 1 of this case?
It ends up so you just start plugging stuff in and it ends up being telescopic.
Yep. So if the telescopic is probably more likely to be converge, but you have to write out the first few terms. So it'll be 1 over 1 minus 1 over 3, I think.
Yes.
Plus 1 over 2 minus what?
1 over 4.
1 over 4 plus
1
over 3 plus
no, minus 1 over 5.
1 over 5? Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then plus 1 over 4 minus 1 over 6, right?
Yeah.
So obviously this one will cancel out like this.
Oh, and then it's 1 over 5 minus 1 over 7, so you can cancel out the 1 over 5.
And then plus 1 over 5 minus 1 over 7. So that's going to cancel out. So the answer will end up with 3 over 2. And so 3 over 2 eventually. Because all rest of term is going to match it up.
So when you say 3 over 2 and then converges?
Yeah, it is converged. Not only it converged to that number.
Yeah.
There's only two type of series it can converge to a number. One is telescope. One is geometric. So those are the two series you can get actual value of the series. Otherwise, you can only tell it's converge or diverge because all other tests does not tell you it's actually converge to. So that's going to be 3 over 2.
Geometry is what concentration?
46. It's going to be the same way, but I don't know what is the answer on that one.
Oh, for 46?
46.
Yeah, so did I.
1/2 is good if you do write out the first 5 terms.
Oh.
47.
I wrote out the first 4.
N equal to 1. Infinity, 3 to the n to the 3.
Divergence.
Why diverge?
Because you take infinite like a hop rule, the top is the bottom's gonna eventually become constant, the top's gonna have terms.
Yeah, because this is not geometric, so you go to n approach infinity of 3 to the n over n to the 3. We're going to use n-term divergence test. In this case, if you do L'Hopital rule, so we're going to say L, and then that's going to be limit n approach infinity of natural log of 3 to the 3 to the n over 3n squared. But as you see, every time I take a derivative, that the 3n never go away. That's just going to have extra natural log of 3 in the front. In the bottom, eventually go to constant. So this will go to infinity eventually. So therefore diverge.
You could say that. You don't have to do L'Hopital rule 3 times, right?
No, what if it's n to the 100, right? You can just say eventually that lead to that if it's n to the 100.
Prove it. You prove that.
How about 48? What is the 48? Even though this thing is kind of reversed, but this question a little bit different. So not only this, you can actually tell me where it converges to.
Yeah. So, well, yeah. When you do limit, you can find it converges to 0, but it's either convergent or inconclusive, and then you have to do that AR to the n.
So that's going to be summation n equal to 0, infinity, 3 times 1 over 5 to the n like this.
Yeah. And then a over 1 minus r.
Which is the first term is what?
3.
First term is 3.
Yeah.
1 minus 1 over 5. So 3 over 4 over 5.
which flips in it, so it's 15/4.
15/4. So it not only converge, it converges to 15/4.
Mm-hmm.
So on the homework, on the test, on the things, you have to tell me if it converge to what? And there's only two situations you can tell me converge to what, which is geometric and telescope.
Geometric, like what? Series?
Yeah. Summation n equal to 2 infinity of n of natural log of n. This one's not geometric, it's not telescope. It's diverge if you do limit n approach infinity of n over natural log of n. That's equal to limit L'Hopital. It's gonna be 1/1/n. If we approach infinity, there's gonna be small 0. It's gonna be infinite, so it's diverge. So 1 over very, very small value is gonna be very big value, so that's what happened. Huh? You do have to write it out. You cannot just write down diverge, converge. Yeah, no, the way you did your homework is not gonna cut it on the test, so you gotta make sure you write it
I
out.
put n, which is not 0. Yeah.
This is an interesting one because it doesn't look like it's a telescope.
It's pre-calculus.
Natural log of 0.
Yeah, it's a pre-calculus. Yes, n equal to 1 infinity natural log of 1 minus natural log of n.
Isn't natural log 1 0?
Yep.
Yes.
So can I just summation n equal to 1 infinity? That's equal to natural log of n.
Negative.
Looks like
That's gonna give you negative infinity. That means diverge.
This is up. Yeah. Negative infinity. Not 0.
it's true.
Yeah.
Am I going too fast?
It's
No, that makes sense.
2 years calculus. No.
N equal to 1. Infinity 1 plus k over n to the n. What do you guys get on this one? I want to make sure.
See, this was a difficult one. I just reasoned that if k is positive, which it has to. Well, no, it doesn't have to be. But like k, 1 plus k over n is greater than 1.
Even if it's negative,
know?
it's still 0.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So yeah, 1 plus
So
k
it's
and n
just
is
1
greater
to
than 1.
infinity, and that's going to be 1.
So what do you think it is?
Diverge.
1. 1.
Yeah. The limit is n approaches infinity is 1, which
Whoa,
is not
wait,
0.
wait,
1.
No, so think of just like the argument.
One.
Wouldn't the argument always be greater than 0, meaning it would diverge? I guess.
One.
No, the limit would always be greater than 0. Correct.
1 to the
So it would be
infinity.
diverge.
1. 1 to the infinity is 1.
No.
Yes.
Yes. 1.
That's not the.
1 to the infinity is inconclusive. It's indeterminate.
That's not what we're trying to figure out. And so it would be, if we wrote the limit out, it'd be
One.
limit of 1 plus k over n.
Yeah, but you have to go evaluate it because you have to do limit x approach infinity. Limit m approach infinity on this case, yeah, it's gonna be natural log of y equal to natural log of 1 plus k over n to the n, and that's gonna be n in the front, natural log of 1 plus k over n, and this natural log of y. Now, eventually, this one is gonna do L'Hopital rule, and so it'll be 1 over 1 plus k over n.
Well, what is the derivative?
No, actually, hold on a
negative
second.
1 over.
I did something wrong. Sorry, it's u prime over u. So, what is u prime here?
Negative 1 over n squared.
Well, James Winston's that one.
Question mark.
I think k over.
The one you put 4.
Oh, first of all, I need to divide this by n to the negative 1.
Yeah.
So natural log of 1 plus k over n, and then that's equal to 1 over n. Now I'm gonna take a derivative of this.
What do you do with n? Like, where did that go?
You just made it 1 over n.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And I'm gonna take a derivative on the top and bottom, so that's gonna be k over n, so it'll be k over n squared negative over
1 plus k over n.
1 plus k over n over 1 over n squared. So this one will cancel out, right?
I can't see what the other thing you canceled out was.
It's the bottom, it went to 1 over n squared, so.
Oh, because he did
So
the
negative k over 1 plus k over n. What if it's limit n approach infinity in this case?
Can you scroll down, please?
Yeah, I can't see it.
That's
Yeah,
negative infinity over 1, right? Which is negative infinity.
No, n is
Oh, k is constant.
K is a
be
constant.
negative k. It'd just be negative k though, right?
Yeah. Oh, which is not 0,
Yeah.
and therefore diverge.
No, yeah, you're right. This is the one.
So if your n approach infinity is gonna give you just k.
That forms the law.
So natural log of y is equal to k.
What if I don't want to prove that?
So y is e to the negative k.
When you put the limit, you
Wait,
just-
did I have a negative sign? Did I make sure it's negative? Oh, this one has a negative sign too. So this will positive. So this is equal to k. So e to the k is positive. So when k go to infinite, that means gonna be diverge.
Can you scroll down for a second?
Sorry, let me maximize it.
Man, that was a way longer one than I thought.
Well, you have to prove that they are diverge, and we're gonna use diverge test.
Yeah, I proved conceptually instead of the thing.
Conceptually doesn't.
They use that on the AP exam.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. You can. Depends on multiple choice. You can. Yeah, on free response, no, you cannot. So that's gonna go into like the next one. So e to the negative n. What do you guys think of this one?
Yes. Yeah, it converges.
Why?
Well, because it's the same thing as saying 1 over e to the n.
Equal to 1 infinity 1 over e to the n. Now, what did it converge to?
1 over e over 1 minus 1 over e.
So 1 over e over 1 minus 1 over e. You have to figure out what this is because I'll ask you to figure out on the test.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 1 over e over e minus 1 over e. So therefore, it's going to be 1 over e minus 1, and that's the final answer.
Oh, we would have to simplify it?
Mhm.
Oh. Okay. Oh, we just multiplied e, so it's okay. Wait. I don't understand that.
Combine like term? Or combine least common denominator?
That's so, yeah, that's so
You know,
true.
so AJ's got a girl.
Yeah, I saw.
You know this, GA?
Very interesting.
AJ's got a girl now.
She goes to UCF.
Really? She's older?
Off of Tinder.
Yeah.
No, he did not.
Yeah, his
did.
Tinder.
What a.
Isn't that for
The
younger
girl from my
people?
work
Older
matched
people?
with him, and they talked for like 4 days, and he ghosted her, and she
You're
kept
right,
telling him
that
how he's like
would
a
be
douchebag and
Wow.
everything, and I was like, what do you want me to do about it?
AJ breaking hearts.
Yeah. AJ's a player.
There's no way you can get a broken heart from AJ. No way.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I don't think
He's
so.
incapable.
Why? Why do you think that way?
He's just not. He can't. There's no way.
Not a very good
He cannot break heart?
Wait, what?
AJ could be a player. Okay, arc 10. So this one, I will go limit and approach infinity on this one.
Like,
Arc 10 of 1. Shh. What happened here if let n approach infinity?
yeah, that.
Equal to what? You have to know what it equal
Pi
to.
over 2 because of the graph.
Because yeah, it's the graph, like you said.
Yo, that's true.
Yeah.
So it's diverge.
The graph is kind of weird like that, you know? Yeah. There it is. Draw that dotted line. Yeah, there you go.
It's like tangent, but you like turn it sideways. Arc.
Well, it's like you flip it.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one is kind of tricky. It's infinity of natural log of n plus 1 over n. Now this one I can write it out. N equal to 1, infinity will be natural log of n plus 1 minus natural log of n. And there's two situations that you got to worry about when it's telescoping. one is two fractions, and the other one is natural log. Because if you write this out, the first few term, you're gonna get natural log of 2 minus natural log of 1 plus natural log of 3 minus natural log of 2 plus natural log of 4 minus natural log of three.
3.
Plus natural log of 5 minus natural log of 4. And you will see that this one, natural log of 3 will cancel out with this. Natural log of 2 will cancel out this. Natural log of 4 will cancel out this. Eventually, it will all cancel out. It will be equal to negative natural log of 1, which is 0.
Converge.
How do you see that? I see that.
But just converge because of this telescope.
I have a question. Could you please give us an example of a converge but with geometric series?
Converge with geometric series.
Yes.
Geometric convergence.
Yeah.
And how do you solve?
N equal to 2, infinity, e to the n plus 1, plus 3 over 3 to the n plus 1.
You monster. No, I'm just.
It's obvious. The ends cancel out. The 3 over the 1 equals 3. So it's e to the 3 over 3. No more n.
This will be a good test question, by the way.
Oh, this is a question or an answer right now?
Well, yeah, I asked him to give us a geometric question.
I thought he was gonna teach us how to do it, not just give it to us.
Me
I
too.
want to have to think.
I already did a whole homework for you. What else do you want me to do?
Another.
Just keep doing the questions.
I can show you how to eat, but you gotta eat by yourself, sir.
I've apparently been holding the fork the wrong way for like 16 years. And then my mom's like, see where you get it, you, like I hold the fork like you do when you're gonna cut it. Yeah, the whole hand. Yeah. And spoons the same way.
So wrong.
I mean, I'm normally the one, like cutting the stuff, so I thought it's also how you hold it.
Okay.
Remember, check the boundary too, okay?
Oh,
How do you know?
Wait, the derivative of e to the x is just e to the x,
Yeah.
it has to be converged.
right?
Honestly, my gut's telling me to die.
The derivative of e
But
to
I
the x
feel
is
like
e
I'm
to the
wrong.
x.
No, cause 3 is greater than 2 e. Yeah.
Well,
So it'd be 0.
yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's always
Well, the limit would be 0, but we'd have to find where it's converged.
well no, because if you think because you have +3,
How do you do the
if you
limit?
have what,
like
like
the top is always gonna be e to the n plus 3, no matter how many derivatives you take.
yeah, so e will always be greater because it's
No, it's always gonna be less than.
always to a 3 greater.
It's gonna be a constant, but we gotta be careful what happened here, though. You look at it this, right? N equal to 2, infinity. I gotta be careful. I just try to be careful. Think about it first. What do you think common ratio here?
Oh yeah, R is the thing. Okay, so we gotta plug it in. So it's
A is first.
oh, so I eat it at 2.
So when you start with e to the fifth,
E to the 5th over e to the 3rd, or 3 to the 3rd, which is 27.
I'm with you there.
Okay, let's try e to the e to the 6 over. Hold on, three to the 4. What's 27 times 3, guys?
81.
Thank you. Perfect.
I was
Over e to the 5 over 27. Okay, 27 over 81 is
hold on, wait.
Come on, that was
yeah. My bad.
Come on,
Wait, no, it's R.
Oh, okay, so it's e over 3 is the common ratio.
A over 1 minus R.
Mr. Ye, e over 3 should be the common ratio.
It's r, it's r.
E over 3, yes, it should be common ratio.
Yeah.
So this is a very good questions, right? So if you really think about it, well, I can plug in the 2 first, which is what? A is equal to e to the what? 5th over 3 to the what? 3. Okay, so that's the first term.
E over 3.
Over 27, is it not?
Right? But now you gotta say, well, can I split out this e to the 3 over 3 times e over 3 to the n? So now,
That makes sense, actually.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Caught on.
so r is equal to e over 3, which is less than 1,
That's
which
so
is
true.
converge. So then e to the 5 over 27 over 1 minus e over 3. And you need to multiply this by 3 over 3. So it'll be 3 minus e over 3. And on the top is e to the 5 over 27. So it'll be e to the 5 over 27 times 3 over 3 minus e. So this is 9. So it'll be e to the 5 over 9 times 3 minus e. So you figure out, take out all the things, all the constant out, and then just treat it how much is the common ratio. Common ratio is e over 3. But how do I know e over 3 is greater than 1? Well, e is 2.7. Now, if today I write down pi, then it'll be converge. Oh, wait, diverge, sorry. Pi over 3, then it's going to be converge. You know, I asked the whole period of student, hopefully it doesn't happen in this period, in my AB class, nobody know how to get a value of pi.
22 divided by 7. No, I'm just
No.
I'm kidding.
How do you-
3.14.
Do you know how to get a value of pi?
3.14.
No, how to get a value of pi.
3.14.
I know it's 3.14, but how do you get 3.14?
Okay, so you take the area of a circle, right?
Oh my god, you guys didn't know
No,
either.
wait. We just gotta work backwards.
The perimeter of a circle divided by 2.
Yeah, divided by 2r.
Area. Volume.
We're right, Mr. Ye, and you
Circle.
know it.
Circle.
I never learned to prove.
Circle.
You guys don't know how to get a value of pi?
Circle.
Yes. They give you the circumference, and you just divide it by 2r, and then we're good.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
It's c divided by d.
Yeah. See,
Circumference divided by
exactly. Oh, yeah, because you were backwards from the formula.
Yeah, that's really easy. Okay.
You guys didn't know this?
No, that's what me and
And
Xavier
yeah,
said
we
as a
told you.
joke,
This
but
it was right. Apparently, I said it as a joke, but apparently.
But that's how you get value of pi. And I was so upset, like nobody know this, and even you guys don't know this, which is kind of scary.
No, we just
Why
told
do
you.
you know
We just
it's
told
so
you.
weird?
Yeah, we knew that.
That's like 6th grade material.
They didn't.
Because I teach my son yesterday, exactly yesterday.
All right.
Whoa, what are you doing? Is this a new lesson?
Yeah.
Call your son, right? Let's see if you remember.
Let's see if you remember.
What?
Call your son and see if he remembers.
No, I told him last week, and yesterday I have a question for him, and he's like, I don't remember. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you?
We can't do a related rate.
When parents teach me anything, and then they ask me to like.
My younger son's 3rd grade. He can use decimal to draw a Kirby. To draw a Kirby.
Of what?
Kirby.
Kirby?
What about her?
Kirby? Like the.
You want to see it?
That Kirby.
What about Kirby?
Look,
Well, actually, we work together, so. But he did contribute a lot.
Oh. Look at that. I think I could do the circle like Max. Like I could grab that.
I'll be back. 81.
Okay, what is the integral test? You have to have a 3 condition.
Okay,
I call it CPD.
I feel like
According to 3rd period, they say cripple, poverty, and depression.
No, crippled the police department.
CPD, so cripple, poverty, depression. So you have to, this is a condition. So this is a condition. So you have to have this condition. C is for continuous. P stands for positive. So if it's negative, doesn't work. D for decreasing. Okay, CPD. So if you have three of this thing, and an, oh, sorry, decreasing, not only decreasing for x is greater equal to 1, an equal to f of n, then summation n equal to 1 to infinity of a to the n, and infinity
Is this all for decreasing?
1 f of x? No. Decreasing is right here. 1, 2, 3. Result.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Okay. So either
Wait,
both converge or both diverge. What I mean is this: if you do an integral test between 1 to infinity, and if they are converged, then the series converge. If the integral between 1 to infinity, the integral is diverge, then the series also diverge.
Is that a of n being multiplied by the integral?
Or does that say or? I can't read.
Or is it and without a d?
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay, between the summation and the integral. What
Oh,
does that say?
and the end.
And. Okay.
I thought it was A of N.
Oh, I guess you got a point.
You just pull
Yeah.
one.
And then
So they can both converge or both diverge, right?
Okay, but
Well,
you're not using it.
yeah, but like, isn't that anything?
Anything could diverge.
Oh, actually, it can be inconclusive. I guess is what it's saying.
Yeah.
oh no, you know.
Now what happened is, I didn't explain this in third period, but if you really think about it, right? If this function is decreasing, right? Let's just say it's like this, right?
You're right. That's exactly.
And let's just say between 1 to whatever, let's say 10. You can actually figure out, like, area under the curve.
Oh, Riemann sum. Oh, it's like
Now it's a little bit slightly. The slightly is a smaller than the actual sum, but it's fine, because if the smaller is converged, then if the integral is converged, then the smaller area is also going to be converged as well, because you are basically counting up all the rectangle to all the way to 10. So what happened is, if the thing is positive, decreasing, continuous, if that's the case, if you proving all three conditions true, then you can see if the integral is converge or diverging. If it is convergent, then the series converge. If it's diverge, then series diverge. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so normally you would just prove it with the integral for the integral test, and then therefore the summation would also be whatever the integral was.
Yeah, but it's a little bit. The integral test is going to be a little bit greater than the actual series, because there's overestimation, because the decreasing,
That seems underestimated to me.
Underestimate.
right?
That
Yeah.
is.
Wait.
Did you say wait over what or under what?
He said
No,
over.
because-
I think he meant.
No, he meant what he said, because we're talking about the series, not the integral like we did last time. Because the integral will be greater, and that's what I'm saying there. But the series is actually less than what the integral will be. If you look at the series, is the Riemann sum, and the integration is.
Well, the series is the actual thing, and the integral that we're doing is the under.
Yes, the integration is going to be slightly greater, but we're trying to find the series, which we said.
Okay.
So if it's series, if it just like Robert said, if the integral is already a sum that is converged, now this is less than that sum, right? The series is less than that sum according to the graph. So can they be also converged? If one thing is converged, the other thing has to converge.
Yeah.
So those are the things that you should understand. Now, with that being said, we're gonna try one question. And how do I need to prove it? But I need to prove a couple things. So n squared plus 1. So is this C? Is this continuous?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's continuous
One
because
is never zero.
you don't have a negative sign on denominator. There's no zero on denominator. So there is no zeros on denominator, right? So if you really want to say that, you can actually prove that. Now, is this positive?
Yeah, it's always increasing.
It's a positive because you plug in 1 over 1 plus 1, right? And plus 1 over what? 5 plus 1? Well, sorry, 4 squared plus 1, so it's 5.
What are you talking
So-
about? What? 4 squared.
5 or 10. Yeah.
He's doing the series.
It's decreasing because the denominator is getting larger.
It's that's all positive. It doesn't matter what value I plug in, it's always positive. So this is true, right? So then how do I prove decreasing? The best way to prove decreasing is just using derivative. So you have to show me on the test that you know how to take a derivative. Let's just say if I have f of x equal to x over x squared plus 1. If f prime of x is going to be low, d high, minus Andrew, why you pack things up?
I'm not. I was just putting them away.
High, d low, over low. And then that's going to give you negative x squared plus 1, right? Over x squared plus 1 squared. Now I'm going to do a number line test, but I don't care anything less than 1. What happens if you plug in 2? What will happen?
Great question. Yeah, the numerator is going to be negative. So
It's just going to be decreasing. So which is CPD all approved. Okay. So since CPD all approved, why do I not care about less than 1? Because n is only start at 1. You don't care about anything less than 1. So then you just say, oh yeah, it's decreasing. So we prove that's true. Then we're going to do integration between x over x squared plus 1 from 1 to infinity. Now, what we're going to do is, what kind of integration we're going to do?
And this looks like a U sub to me.
U sub, yes, it's not arc10 because arc10 on top is a number. So it'll be x squared plus 1. du equal to 2x dx because that way x can cancel. So du over 2x equal to dx. So you can actually change that to x over u dx equal to du over 2x. So x cancel out. So it'll be 1/2 1/2
Yeah.
b to 1
What?
du over u when limit b approach infinity. So 1/2 natural log of b minus natural log of 1 when limits of b approach infinity. That is going to be 1/2 of infinity minus 0. So be infinity. So therefore is diverge.
Wow. Okay, so 1/2 can be 0. Actually, the answer is infinity.
What is the integral test?
So integral test, if I told you that if they are converge, it's converge. So in this case, diverge because you go to infinite. So you can try one here. How much time I have?
You have 10 minutes.
Oh, good. So this one you can probably do it by yourself.
Is this also on the test?
This is also on the test. Yes. The next few tests tomorrow, information will be on the test. Which tomorrow we're gonna cover.
Yeah.
We are gonna cover comparison and limit comparison. An alternative.
I wish it was Thursday.
There is a possibility we might have to move the test to next week because the test is short day. Friday is a short day.
Why?
Oh, yeah, pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Or like
And Thursday we have mental health.
mental health.
Thanks for the
Oh, that's negative. Great job, guys.
For me, it's a negative mental health because I can't finish my shit.
That sounds like a personal problem. Not gonna lie.
We're trying to get school
Yeah,
here.
that's true. I do agree with some extent.
Yes, it is.
No.
The teams are doing good, but like the only people going to the games like baseball players,
Limit
maybe.
approach to 0.
Can we go ahead?
We were just talking about that. How many fans you guys have?
I can study it.
How many people actually attend a baseball game?
Never me. I've never been to any baseball game, even when my
Yeah, you know, what's up with that? Our first time I got to go to baseball.
Are you gonna put 6-minute baseball?
The
Or are you
baseball
gonna be
games are like right after school. Like everyone's got practices. Most people are doing shit. Why don't we move them to 7 o'clock?
Because we don't have lights.
Yeah, that'd be really late.
No lights, dude.
Others in the one.
Yeah, it gets dark at 7.
The truth is, I think baseball is smarter sports. All of them.
We
It
are.
is. We were 7.
Yeah.
Definitely not like our
We're 7 days.
It's definitely not football.
And it's literally just me, Matt, and Will, and Logan.
Probably across
You guys carry a team.
That's it. Everybody else.
What about Taylor?
Robert brings us down.
I mean, you're still on the.
Okay, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Wait, packing things up. I have 10 minutes.
Okay, so for it's definitely continuous because the denominator is never 0. Or sorry, it's always no zeros. on
Okay, so this one, if you do it right, is this a C? Yes. Is this a positive? Yes. Is this decreasing?
No.
I can look at it.
Low.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Because I said so. Low D hot. No, that's not, I don't think it's
That's
decreasing.
the number on the bottom increase, right? The bottom decreases, which means the total bottom decreases.
But if you do that,
Where, you know what I'm saying? Actually,
It's gonna be.
it's not. You see what I'm saying? That's the decrease in that. Take the derivative and prove me right.
So, according to this, the bottom is always positive. The top is always negative. So it is decreasing.
how
So
do you
D.
get negative?
2 negative 2. Integral.
Low is just n squared plus 1, is it not?
He took the integration.
Oh, he did a product roll or what? Chain roll, whatever it's called.
Negative 12.
Okay, so what do I do? With integration 1 over x squared plus 1 dx between 1 to infinity, this is just gonna be the arctan
Limit at x approaches. Wait.
of
Yeah.
b when limits b approach infinity minus arctan of 1, which is this is gonna be pi over 2 minus pi over 4 is equal to pi over 4.
Well, you just went straight to okay, cool. Gonna be the person.
So this one's converge or diverge? It's converge.
Wait, no.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
as a
you
person
did.
times 2.
Uh,
How is that not
Wait,
negative
it's-
pi? Oh no, I
is
guess
it diverge because
I say
pi is
converge.
Wait,
No, pi over 4 is converge because this is series.
What's
Okay,
arctan of 1 again?
Okay. Shh. I only have last few minutes. I'm gonna talk about the best series of this. The easiest one for you to memorize is this one. It's called P series. You can
Oh, I've
be
heard this.
dumb as rock, and you can understand P series.
Robert.
Did he teach us this to us? It's like
Yeah, we did. So if a summation n equal to 1 and this is infinity, 1 over n to the p. Now, if p is greater than 1, then it's converge. Remember, it's not greater or equal to, but it's greater than 1. Has to be greater than 1. Now, p is less than 1, equal to 1, and is greater than 0, then it's definitely diverge.
is it like absolute value of p or something?
No.
Oh. Okay.
P doesn't do negative in this case because it will show you how that works.
T in between 0 and 1.
That's good. Because if the numerator is
Remember that
decimal.
right Thursday we talked about the most important series I would tell you to memorize is what?
That's common.
No.
I thought it was.
Start with
Oh,
A.
harmonic?
Converge.
Harmonic series. Remember the harmonic series is n equal to 1. You have to know this one because we're gonna use that as a reference later. So infinity of 1 over n, that's always
Zero.
diverge.
Yeah.
Remember we show you
It's like
1 plus
1
1
over
half
2.
plus 1 over 3
Yeah,
plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 5. This is a half. This is greater than half. And those more terms, I think plus 1 over 6 plus 1 over 7 plus 1 over 8 is greater than 1 half. So each time is greater than half, so that they are still some increasing. But using P-series test, it's really easy to prove, because you can say n equal to 1 over n. You're going to say, well, this P is equal to 1, therefore diverge. Super easy. When they're equal to 1, between 1 and the 0, it's always diverge. So what do you think this one is? N equal to 1, infinity, 1 over square root n. Yeah, what do you think it is?
Yeah, P is less than 1, you're right, so it's diverge.
So P is less than 1. So P is less than 1, diverge. That's all you only have to write. Your homework's super easy. All you gotta do is do this. Summation n equal to 1, infinity, n to the negative 4 over 3.
Oh, that's gonna
P is the numerator.
convert. It's gonna convert.
Is the exponent of the denominator.
Are you sure n converge?
I'm pretty positive. This can be converted.
Yes.
It's actually positive. You're right. N equal to 4 over 3 if you use exponential rule. And the 4 over 3 is greater than 1, so it's converge. It's super easy to analyze.
Can you scroll like just for a sec?
And then do we have to find where converge is at?
Huh?
Do we have to find where converge is at?
No, you don't have to find a converge at, because P-series does not tell you where to converge at. The only one that tell you converge at is the geometric and telescope. And integral tests tell you very close sum. Like they have a very tiny bit of things.
It says n, which is not a number.
So P is greater than 1, it's converge.
Can you scroll up?
Or if the absolute value P.
Telescope is not semi-harmonic.
No, harmonic is the like still always adding to itself. But
Yeah, but harmonic is 1 over n. That's the only one you have to memorize, 1 over n.
Could you scroll up to the harmonic thing? Yeah, that. Okay, perfect. I'm done now.
Now, this one is a very famous series. Somebody actually found a meme for it. Now, this one's one I will not test you, but n equal to 1, infinity of 1 over n squared. The proof of this one is very complex. I don't even understand, but I know it's pi squared over 6. Somebody found a SpongeBob memes on this one, and I don't understand the memes either.
Does that say?
They said you can't prove the 1 over n stuff.
1 over n squared is 2, so it's it's converge.
Yeah.
So it's actually converged to pi squared over 2. So this one is proving by Euler. And other people also prove it by different way. And the 3 Brew 1 Brown actually proved it with a very interesting way if you ever watch 3 Brew 1 Brown videos. So if you're super smart, you can look at it. 3 Brew 1 Brown.
That sounds like a huge divergence. What if it was like infinite n over something? That's like x to the x. Like, think about it.
Yeah, I know. Hey, why don't you stop it? Robbie, whoever's talking about, when do like sports can start?
I think it's all of the winter sports. Remember last time it was like they hype up football the most, but then they like struggle more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, girls and boys, right?
Boys isn't spring shit.
Oh, it is. Well, our soccer team sucks.
My phone's out of battery. See, I'm charging.
Okay, what's the homework?
It's right here.
You couldn't have just given this to me in class.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Wait, what is it?
Let's do
1 to 37 odd.
1 to 37 odd.
Yeah.
1 to 3 odd.
What?
Gigi, I didn't even 1 to 3 odd. That's all we're gonna do.
Are you still helping that little girl?
Yeah.
Not anymore?
But she has more busy schedule than me. Like, I contact her, but she meets like therapists like every single hour. Like she seems so tired when I talk to her, because like she always meets these professionals or something. I don't know. I hope. Imagine tutoring kids. God.
Or not? You want the competition more?
What?
You want the competition?
Sure, I want to see it.
Maybe the friends made a lot of
Competition. There were so many questions where it was like, it's so really worded,
That's really
but the solution is so easy. I don't know. Gotta find it. You know it. Bro, who wrote that on the board? Who wrote student card next to my name? Sarah Wong.
You just call her Sarah Wong.
Sarah Wong. That's her name.
You didn't notice he like calls me that every time I.
Okay, I'm gonna give Sarah a question from my competition. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
The first question you got it wrong, I will shoot you.
uh,
Did you got it wrong?
no. I don't know.
You almost marked it wrong.
I also marked it.
Idiot.
Maybe not. Okay, if g of x plus y equals g.
How do you not know how to do mean value theorem?
Wait, which one?
Mean value theorem. Yeah.
Because some of the questions I wrote it out and then I changed my answer on the paper. It's like I marked B here, but then I think I wrote A on the Scantron, but I wrote B on the thing by accident. So, but this is E minus 2. This is easy. Okay. Anyway. So that right. Solve for g of x if g of 2023 equals 1. I told it. Give me the answer.
Did you get this question?
I was almost it. Because
What is this good?
I overthought it and the answer was so easy.
How can you number 8 wrong? That's a physics.
Yeah, I forgot. I know you taught us how to do gravity, but I completely forgot on the thing. I never reviewed it because I was like I gotta relearn. Like I said, I gotta relearn.
Oh, that's interesting.
On the last page, all the questions were really bad.
Oh, that's just 1. 12 is 1. Wait, how'd you get 0? Oh, wait, hold on a second.
12 was just 1. I marked it wrong on the thing. I got it right on the Scantron. I remember that I got it right on the Scantron.
It's 1, right?
Yeah, it's 1. Because sine of x over x, line of infinity is 1. Like I said, if you think about it in common sense, some of the questions are really easy. Like for example, this one, it's like 1. You could do this, but then I realized that it's x squared plus y squared equals 1. And like, you can circle it from 1 to -1, it's just pi. So I was like, there's no reason for me to even do all the work anyways. So I just put C.
They want you to do that.
Yeah, they want you to just think about it all.
And that one's good. You got it right on that one. That's good.
Yeah. Where do you give up?
No. You just.
When I do the answer, you're gonna face palm. You're gonna get it right. You're gonna get it right so far. No, I don't know.
Oh my god, there's a serious problem.
Which one? Yeah, that's a serious problem. There's just so many numbers, I just got confused. I thought the answer was something. What does this even mean? No, sorry. Is that the one thing about What this one? What does that even mean? Number 20.
20. We have cyclic quadrilateral psi ABCD define semi-perimeter S equal to A plus B. Formula. Bermuda. I don't think that's Bermuda. I think that's the other one, Alexandra. Oh, it's very similar to Alexandra. Alexandra only work a triangle. Bermuda tell us the area is equal to S minus A. If I have cyclic A, B, and C is equal to 2 and side D is changing at a rate of D prime is 3. A prime.
I was so lost.
Suppose we have a cyclic.
It's an interesting question that I want to learn how to do, but I just did not know how to do it at all in the competition. Sarah, do you give up?
No. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't.
Like I said, when I tell you, it's so. Just think about it at like a very, very dumb level, and you get.
Cyclic under semi-perimeter. Yeah, I know that. A equal to that. If we have cyclic quadrilateral, A, B, and C is equal to 2. And the side D is changing at a rate of D prime is D. Such a equation to find A prime 1D equal to 2.
Sarah one is lost.
Be quiet. Like a dumb way of doing addition and subtraction.
No, just don't looking at it in general. Okay, Katie, wait up.
Katie,
Solve that question.
you enjoy math competition?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop doing it. Come on, be an individual.
Both of you. Solve the question.
You can give me right home. Alright, that was stop. Great.
Katie, wait up.
Mr. A, I want you to let you know right now, if I get negative 30 or whatever, right now, because, like, yeah, I'm,
Solve the question.
but it's gonna be great. Practice.
Yeah, that's good.
Wait, 2023.
Wait, Katie, would you do it?
Do what?
Math competition.
Oh, Katie
Sarah,
was
did you
talking
give
about
up
me
yet
about
or
she
no?
wanted to do it. We were just talking about it. I told her like this. We were talking.
Okay, here.
What day is it?
28,
January.
January 28,
The Orlando Science.
Orlando Science School.
How far away is that from here?
It's 15 minutes.
I don't know what that means.
I go to pick up kids all the time. But, I mean, I drive 15 minutes. Other people might
The
be
maybe Overlord.
Orlando Science. 20 minutes in the Pine Hill.
Hold on. The one thing you should be warned of is there's going to be an
Okay, I'm gonna get them.
30 people there.
No.
Is
How
it
many people?
You grade my test.
So funny. You're thinking about it the same way I thought
How far
about it.
away is it?
And I realized that I'm being stupid.
How about this? We're gonna go eat at Lotto Market after that.
What?
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
But I'll come with you. What kind of food is it? Is it like a lottery? Is it Asian? It's Asian food, right?
it's Korean. Ginger wanna go. Yeah, tell Ginger with Ginger.
I'll go with you.
Okay, bye.
But you have to recommend what's food to eat, okay? It's 28. Come on, you just know. What are we gonna
Alright, we should give them a practice question. So
do? We have any homework tonight? Do I have to pay money to do it?
What was it? I pay you to be Orlando Science kid.
What are we doing this? What's the lowest you can get?
Katie, no, you're not stupid.
Katie, what's the lowest you can get?
Love it. It's
You can't do that. This is so Wait, what's the lowest you can get? Like, that's the absolute-
that video when
that's the absolute lowest.
yeah, that's 320. 20 is a very good question. Yeah, I'll give it 10 out of 10.
What's the lowest you can get on the test?
No, make them do worst cases that I'm like.
So,
Yeah.
Wait, did you read my test? I'm really
Make them
anxious
do-
about that. Actually, no, let me eat.
I need to eat my lunch.
Yeah, eat your lunch and then.
Leave me alone. Or I might beat you.
Have a nap and then work.
Whoa.
It's not really for you,
But you
right?
can't-
Yeah, okay.
Focus on what you
Wait, we don't have a lunch, right?
Sometimes.
Then they're like, oh, we're going on the Grand Line. Oh, we're dangerous. You got to play this pen against
One
them.
for 37.
Oh,
Wait, that's 37. That's like 37.
it's gonna be great, you know?
One of them.
I'm
You
gonna
say
be
last one.
negative. What's
Did
the-
you say 1 through 37?
Bro.
You can't hear my best.
Is it like?
Moon is alive, but I don't think they've gone back to see it yet.
Oh, only odd? That's like half. Yeah, I know. I wasn't gonna.
Question. I think Sim find a easy way to do this question.
Oh yeah, it is.
Find the argument of y equal to square root 1 minus x squared from -1 to 1.
Really?
Oh, isn't it like -1?
No, I just want to write it down.
Is it like?
Good question. It's just like it's so easy to solve.
Is it -1? Oh, from -1 to 1.
Because I was like, we laughing zero. Like, trying to figure out.
This is the same thing as 0 to 1.
To be honest, depending on the mode. I have like different modes for different modes.
More Indian than.
You've seen like the.
Isn't it like pi over
Yeah.
I have more Indian than.
It's my new favorite moment so far because
Wait, pi over squared.
it feels like
And
nothing
it's
I
hard
do
as that.
is like
Pi.
Here's the thing, once you
Semi-
get two
No,
items
not
of like
two.
full swim
Oh.
speed up, you become so
Yeah, how-
broken in that. Cause you get like, you
you're
get to
getting
the
there.
field of circle, grab my full football, and by the time
Does it not exist in the last
goal, they're just getting there. But since
Mine-
you're running
mine-
so fast, they can't have
So you don't have the hard one and it don't
Yeah.
So what? Hold on. No, it's 2 pi r. R is 1. 2 pi is 3 pi.
No,
Or
it's
two
like that.
You know why?
You didn't have one conference, you would have like a hat and a suit.
You just
That were like
square root of 1 minus x squared
and
and
have
half
one
squared equals 1.
piece of gear.
So that means
Which
it's
I
1 to
usually
1 on
use
both
for my
sides.
special.
From negative
That
1
way,
to
once
negative
I
1
got to the
pi
other side, I
to
could
1
Yeah.
pi 2 pi pi 2 and then 1.
But yeah,
1 to 37 all odd.
the only thing is people aren't good at clamblets.
Xavier, you got a question? I got it on the board.
Anyway, people aren't good at clamblets, so they'll like, you'll like go over, and I literally carried it so hard sometimes. I kept like throwing the ball.
You know how the whole time that's it. That's literally how I do it. Like,
When you
it was
break
so
it,
good.
it's not as
No
effective.
offense to you,
I
it's
literally
literally
played
how
the
I
shit
do it.
different times, and my team didn't put in any of the time.
Favorite geodes.
So like I single-handedly
Yeah.
won the
That's
board
not
after
their
the
problem.
lead, and the other team just like
So big.
got in one time and destroyed it.
the only
No, too soon.
like the only time we actually when
But
I
it's not me. I just don't understand.
was like one team
Like, I understand what he says. Sometimes it's something
and then I just came in with like 10 slams
that should
on
be
them
like, that's not
and
even true. That should be.
the opponent team they scored like 20 but I was like outside
What
that.
if when you
Oh, really? Yeah. It's 1 to 37 all odd.
I never done that in your class. I never done that.
If you want it as well.
Yeah.
But I never. Only if you go to your class. That's actually Yeah.
You can honestly just do any year that has like the names and
I can't find the place where you get the weapons. I mean, it's all hard enough to be just sitting.
You can press X, you can feel full of information.
Yes, I know, but
like physically.
I understand though, just wanting to explain the sitting.
Wait.
Just like it's kind of
the only place I've gone, the card place, the guy.
the
And then the salmon run. You know, he starts the French.
trusty.
Yeah, French charm.
Okay, you want to
From the salmon run place.
Wait, Krusty Sean, I don't think he's in this game. Like, something.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. It's like a whole, he's got his whole side story in the world. He's around exploring the world.
Is there anywhere you can meet him or like do anything?
He actually does have a thing that you do. You have to get the automatic line.
Yeah, I did. Eat my grandma.
Oh,
Adding from 0.
so you can see right here where it says supported.
Yeah, we got told you. You go there, me.
It's called slide net.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder. Here it is.
Oh my god. Going around visiting all the different maps in the game. And you know, like,
One of my favorite books is
and like level up. Your total numbers and points consecutive game days.
So
And you just can't like spin them on this. This is the only thing you can spin them on. And every time you build it out, you get a piece of it. Trying to get the 5 tops. The shoes.
This is a general one that skips like after a while, and they just comply with a million updates.
For real.
Like,
It's like-
they come up and it's like, I didn't, they didn't have like about that base level, like, they did not that one.
And then it'll be
But
like,
once they're after like level
Why?
like 6 times.
mine is 0.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. Luckily, like, yeah, only about 3 points that we do. I got
It's always like, the cost of
most of the
you
way
need to say,
done.
you need to take derivative of both things.
And that's about
And then
making
do it
even
harder.
worse.
Yeah.
I
mean, once you get to like level 30, I think it stops getting.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Like,
It made it better, but
when every weapon is fine.
it made it.
I don't know why.
I knew I
The
knew.
golden license.
Do you have a bang notification?
You can get like a golden license for like fully raising the license level 1.
What is the golden license?
You can just buy any weapon, even the ones you have.
Yeah, well, you can, or you can just unlock it to be like. Oh, by the way, here. It's on an email from you.
And it's like it's not every you have to prepare like you have to prepare some pieces and do an audition. Guess what the audition?
I'm doing. I'm still lucky.
You know, they have weapons every. What do you mean?
It's like one
Change it when? The I think amount that they do like
How often is that?
in this game, keep it in mind. I would say it's been like 1 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you, like a week or 2 before that class, I would have known to done.
The update was like a week that didn't have a lot, you know. So as long as you're like filling out the catalog in general, if you're doing it at a slow pace, it'll be like each time you fill out the catalog, you get one.
What are you talking about? How you can't do that?
No, there was all that we talked about.
So, how would you do, how do you get the pattern? So you had to-
Nothing makes me feel lost.
I divided by 4 and got like
And I just
5 with 5
failed
with
to
remainder
go a
3.
single bomb.
And then if I distribute the third,
So that's
how you do it.
Oh, I hate Flyfish sucks so much. You want to use your special ones.
Okay,
There are a couple of specials that you can get in, just like look it up.
okay.
But like the crab tank
It's fine.
can get the
It's a massive.
it has like
It's all like fill in the blank. It's all like.
Because it doesn't feel like lust.
No, I hate grillers.
Massive
I hate Flyfish. So for grillers, there's a couple of on some of the maps. You know how you can swim up walls and build like the super jump? Do that, but be just high enough where the grillers can't hit you, and if they're following you, they'll just sit next to that wall, and your teammates can get them. If not, just try to stay high up, and also try to stay at a point where there's like a change in elevation that would require the pathfinding to go along the way around. If that makes sense. You mean so you spiral? So you can basically just hop to the side, and then it has to go this whole super
Show how
long.
much cooler you are by evaluating
You gotta go all the way.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't know what then, but Stinger, are you, if you have a.
W question.
Like a long
That's the way.
and
No, you can't.
John,
You can't shoot the actual guy. You have to get rid of all the pots.
And
I was thinking the same thing, like, wait, this kind of.
Because
And I should have like.
like it's pretty hard.
Here's
no?
here's the rule of thumb.
Is that
If there are any blasters, you know, the ones that shoot out by the top.
Yeah.
Those, if you get that weapon, you're required to get all the stickers. It's really good. You can take out like 6 of the pots at a time, and they're only like 9.
Was it?
Lots like, and you talk about slaying weapons, like you want to get good at them, but
But the UI,
I'm
yeah.
not good enough at the game to consistently do.
I want to get good at the roller, and then don't. It was so bad. Don't get good at the roller. I keep getting like destroyed because they kept trapping me.
Is this
Getting good at the roller is like kind of a pain. You want to get good like build for it, but like even then it's like it plays.
You should be able to get this one.
Like you can do it if you want. Oh, also someone that's doing a paintbrush thing. They kept protect work. They kept doing that, and then like it would cover a huge area. What's that? It's just a paintbrush. You just repeat it. I use middle finger, but you just repeatedly press the button and then swipe.
And you just hold the opposite.
They were so good at covering a huge area.
The rolling
You just get combat.
The rolling is so
Yeah, that
on top one because they just one might pass and
Yeah, they don't like fight it. They just keep going.
yeah. It's hilarious because you're like, oh my gosh, oh, you're eating all the cups. I have to go Jesus, idiot.
And then when you try to kill them, they get to turn around and know what's going on. But here's the thing, don't spend too much time on them because them going in and having you be like,
Yeah,
I
after
have
they
to
find someone.
they're just trying to waste your time so you don't
Yeah, that's why I like to get the realize like, oh no.
I'm always trying to beat him and then like and then you be like,
Let someone get me
yeah, that's take 23.
But if you're not good at fighting, it's probably not worth it. My first game in turn sports was had one of the sniper people that you talked about that camp and I can't remember. 50 meters. Yeah, they stink. Basically, the way I spitefully destroy all of them, I use the booyah bomb and I throw it at them, but like behind us, so they're forced to run towards you, and then I shoot them. Because they can't do close combat. They like don't have time.
That's generally I was happy because like generally like move around and we all like have fun with the bombs because a lot of times the only thing you can do to help is just run crazy bombs. Constantly.
Well, we can make
Just like
Oh, also, I also realized that the arrow straight bomb, if you throw it, it makes like a straight line that you can flip.
yeah, it's like it's either a bad curling bomb or a bad like suction.
Yeah, what's the suction bomb?
Suction bomb?
You just like
The bomb that sticks to itself and can instantly.
Oh, I know that one. Wait, so what is the
And then basic. Oh.
why? No, which one are you talking about? That's kind of like a bad curling bomb.
Oh, basic bombs. Basic bombs.
What's that?
Basic bombs are bombs. That like you take and like the number of times you take it is the number of times it explodes on the ground. Maximum 3.
I thought they just threw 3 bombs really close together. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, no, here's the thing. It is like a worse curling bomb, but in some ways it is better because once you get it fast enough, you can do the curling bomb. And with that one, it moves so fast that you can throw it and you can go.
Yeah, because it's just
As long as it isn't in any ink, because if there's any ink, there's like a little between them a little. But like then you can take it down.
You can't do it right.
Wait, no, pick up a certain amount of ink depending on how many times you shake it, or it always takes. It's always the same amount, but the utility is that you can just instantly throw it and instantly.
yeah, if you don't like to cross somebody, you can just toss it once.
And run it.
Or if you're just far away, then you can just shake it before you and then just toss it over and then hope that it kills someone. It is always funny when you just toss it over and then you just see splatted.
Oh yeah, that really gets me when I just like accidentally splat someone with my stuff when I'm not trying.
All of them see if they can change the shape. That's what whales get.
I love.
God, it's not even
But if
and it's still doing it.
Yeah, think about because piano might be different than what he's doing. Because Bing Bong, well, the instrument I'm doing, I don't know their policies. Well, but I'll like don't for US, hopefully, yeah. I'm Yes, they did. And I just submitted my medical application like 2 days ago for medical honors as well.
For which one?
Yeah.
My recommendation,
Yeah.
as much as you don't want to, stay home.
I would love to stay home. Are you serious? I am a mama's boy. Like I
But yeah, stay home because you will save you a lot of money.
yeah.
I mean, if you go to Europe, unless you have a like decent team. The way it needs to be, the person is a weapon. I think your mom wants to like the highest. Yes.
She does.
You walk up right in front of it. And you just get
And my parents were like, we don't want you to drive 45 minutes. I'm like, that's fine. So like, because that's way better than having a low forgiveness. And no, it used to be 45 minutes away.
You got like dually salted. That might be.
Yeah. If you're playing with random,
So maybe that's the thing.
if nobody else is like distracting him, you have to be the one to do it.
yeah, I'm trying to get one of the understorms because the meat is better.
Yeah.
Like I got it.
Yeah, they have understorms. No, I don't think so.
And then,
But I'm just saying, I do.
but it was like still away.
You have done it there.
Not like a video.
They play $100.
I really wish people would do that.
You have to pay $100. You
It'll be like the last year's Evans, and I'm just standing next to the basket, hoping
choosing a certain school as the school you want to go to, you get like about 100 or 500.
and then they just don't. And I love it.
Oh yeah, I don't think I'm a finalist yet though.
Oh,
The finalist means you got a scholarship, and I don't think I got a scholarship.
oh, you don't.
So like initiate that kind of reaction. Like you can always throw the egg and expect somebody else to grab it and throw it, but you can't expect.
I don't know. I think somewhere in February. 1570.
Also, I don't know if you know this.
That's
Well,
what you
no,
know.
like the blue.
PSAT, I got like the X40, I think.
Yeah, they always take the same path towards the eggs that they take back.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta go.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, I think it's on time a while ago. It's pretty good.
She's gonna go just for me to educate on this stupid joke. Okay, yeah, that was good. That was good. Mr. Yesley.
I have to go.
Mr. Yesley, like, you're not worth it.
I just want to meet
Lunch and hit them in the basket.
Yeah,
Well, no, I just wanted to be able to
Hey,
be
it's
like.
basically like this. It's like when we beat, right? We lost him so many freaking times. And we finally beat them once. He's that dead. Like,
You're pretty smart. But you might not be the top type of thing, but
one.
I just, yeah, it's kind of different, but you just never train. You can go though. You should go.
The units are. The units. Look,
You don't know how smart you are.
this is the 0. This.
yeah, actually, that's so true, Katie. How did you Mason do?
I don't know. I agree with Mia's pass.
You made Travis?
Yes, I think that's
Oh,
That is
she.
the mark.
Me and Travis.
I think, yeah.
I don't know about that. You're so lazy though.
I know.
It doesn't do any work. You expect that other people to help them.
I know.
So I'm gonna get help homework. Okay, I was like, well, we're gonna do some
I
shit.
know, that's what I've been trying, like, it's difficult, cause like, I'm looking
I haven't heard
once a
reason.
week, and then he expects it to like hear all his like confusion.
Yeah, the problem is you
Yeah,
don't
that's
hear.
not work out. Like, you have to know stuff.
Yeah,
You
Like,
can
I-
put it
like-
on the group one. On the.
If he doesn't try, if he
I know.
tries, no, he's actually smart.
yeah.
He's not dumb.
try.
But the problems you don't.
It's like when you it's like when you basically you have a solo and you're going into the pianist and you don't know your part
Okay.
playing the pianist. You have to know your part and then be able to.
That's why I don't do solo ensemble.
That's why I do not do solo ensemble. I don't have time. I had all state and I have all county and I have jazz. And I have my season.
Yeah.
So this week is when I get my line. I'm gonna get. Let me show you. You can just walk out your classroom and watch me and be like, go Veda.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
For tennis. You sure you don't believe me?
Wait, are your tennis teams here?
You don't believe me, Trish?
Yeah, these ones there. Come on, let's go.
I'll remember that, Mr. Ye. I'll remember that.
I just love in my class. Vincent.
It was a bad day, a bad week.
What happened?
It's a bad week.
Tell me about.
Just forgot to study.
You what?
Forgot to study.
Study what?
Calculus team single invitation. Yeah.
Cairo, that test?
Yes.
Did you study?
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah.
That was the test.
You skipper on the test day.
Dang.
Oh, wait, I'm not proud of it.
Well,
Wait.
Let me.
I don't know. I couldn't though.
I'm only a
Oh,
think I'm back.
you want to take a test,
This is my
and then now you take a test.
next student.
Don't worry. She can stay here with us, right?
She's like, I choose not to. Welcome to the test.
I mean, look at it like.
No, think about it, bro. You cannot go top when you're not rock bottom.
Yeah, I think I always said
Up,
this.
but yeah, I'm just coping with myself.
Saying you can only go up when you're at rock.
The first word you said when you saw that says. Everybody heard it. Shit. Shit, buddy.
Oh no, it's my head was hurting. Only
Your head was hurting.
yeah, my head hurt during the test. Like that.
It's, you know, dehydration. It's your breakfast.
Well, that was donuts, bro.
Yeah, when you drink some that
That's what we're not allowed to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I had to.
Through
My pencil ran out of lead. I was like, no, it's something else. That's the only reason. The only reason.
You have a lucky pencil.
You know?
You didn't have a lucky pencil.
Oh, somebody stole my seat.
If I can.
Hey,
To be fair, because people break these up.
oh!
You know it's bad. I have to drop.
I can't really pass the test back because I didn't bring it. I know I did. That's okay. I'll pass back tomorrow. So how's life?
It all depends on what the results of my test was.
Yeah, it's in my car somewhere.
In your car?
Should I go to my car and get it?
Yeah, you should just go.
Let's do a field trip. Okay, I'll go to the car. If a principal come in, just say he's in the bathroom.
I think Devin can still live here. Devin can still
Yeah,
live
I got that on the one you Wait, I don't know if that's my car. I already go get it.
I'm gonna have to check, you know.
Some exercise. Alright. Damn, I thought you parked it.
Oh, yeah, I like parked over there.
It's too late now.
Deb, are you doing the second? Is it big?
Wait, what class are you in right now?
This class, duh. Come on. She's not gonna be here tomorrow either.
The 2 days.
You're gonna send it to me when you finish, right?
You gotta send me the
Bro, that was literally such.
I throw this in the direction of the mule, but like miss him. Oh, that's my racing. Anyone to make it look like new things.
Slay, bro.
Bro,
What is wrong with you?
I would never do such a thing to him. You're gonna raise it to yourself.
I would never do such a thing to him. He helps us on homework.
So it's the next one, bro.
Look good, NHS.
With like SNL. It's like, get me to the stage. Naming his name.
I do not want to go like this.
They got stickers, bro. Got carved bumpers. Oh, I got that.
That was a bumper sticker?
I didn't get a bump. I got like a little window leader. It's like a window. Bro, I got a window leader.
Still no cheap. Is that what you spent the pizza money on? Yeah, the sticker.
Surprising. That's some fucking stickers.
Who's gonna use them? Because we're not doing like a trip or anything.
Oh, not anymore?
Yeah.
She's not that ambitious anymore?
I do the second. What are we doing that campus for? Oh,
I forgot about that too.
I think the fourth. The fourth, I might go.
Oh, wait, it's still January.
If it's the fourth, I'm not going.
I think it's on the 18th. Oh wait, 4th or 18th?
18.
Wasn't there two of them?
Oh, February 18th. Yeah, I hope it's the 18th. I mean, if I don't go, there's no chance to know, right?
Yeah, somebody just
Yeah,
gotta.
how is like,
It is leave early. Like, get there at 8, feel like an hour.
Last time I had campus cleanup, I was fucking around in the parking lot. Like I found like there was like a foldable chair left in the grass.
Yeah, just say that you're gonna have the parking lot, then you're good. I mean, single.
wait, is it
Well,
like a
last time-
cleanup or a beautification?
Dude, I don't know.
What's the?
No, because beautification is like you're planting things,
Oh.
and then campus cleanup is like you're picking
I
up
think
trash.
She said when people like submit plans and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, no,
Go home.
like the plans of like, I guess how you want the campus to look.
Wait, are you an officer?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're not seniors, bro. Like, we don't give a fuck about it.
Wait, you're an officer for NHS then? Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot.
I'm in this group.
I forgot.
Do you guys take her serious? Or no?
I mean, she's like, we don't even know what's going on with the meetings till we show up.
Oh,
When is the meeting?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You want test back?
Yeah. Not really.
Not really. All right. Let's see what we got here. Finish. Page. All right. Vincent,
Oh.
you were the first one.
Yeah. First one. Thanks, Cecilia.
Slate is the second one.
Oh.
Hold on a second. Let me.
Stop laughing, bro. Come on.
Oh wait, go away. It's not your business. Let me enter in the score.
Did you look at my test questions?
Which course?
For the test before Friday. Or I think, the one before break.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me enter in the score so that way you can see. Ugh. Why do they type in Chinese? He's so freaking annoying. Yeah, so how many of you guys know? Okay, I think I'm not gonna ask Emil, but rest of you guys, do you know how to get a value of pi? How do you get a value of pi?
Yeah.
Yeah, pi. I know it's 3.14. Don't tell me 3.14. I want to know if you know how to get the value of pi. This is the most disappointing question today.
Something divided by 7.
Okay, so no, that's just a value of pi. Is not how do you get a pi, but that's the value of pi in middle school. That's not even exact, but that's fine. That's a good approximation. How do you get a value of pi? Raise your hand if you do. I should have put it as an extra credit question. This is my most disappointing question. Like I have a calculus student doesn't know how to find a value of pi. Huh? No. How to get a value of pi. I was so disappointed today. Nobody know how to find a value of pi. Come on. Don't look it up. Figure out how do you find a value of pi. Emil, you know, right? Oh, you didn't know either? Shit. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. How do you, if I give you a circle like this, how do you find the value of pi based on this?
Circumference.
You look it up. You look at the screen.
No.
No. Huh? You're doing psych?
Well, like I was gonna start, but it's like really boring. I remember because like there's like this thing where like they cut up pizza
Oh,
and then like
Oh, that's from potassium video. Potassium. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So okay, at least somebody know from BC. How about AB? Do you guys know?
Pizza crust.
And it's so stupid. Do you guys know? That's so sad. I think no, but you should know at 6th grade. It's a 6th grade knowledge. It's not like a high school knowledge. You have what? Oh, okay. Slate. Yeah, your test is done. The crazy thing is I actually have 18 points of extra credit on this test.
Wait, 18 points from the FRQ, right?
Yeah.
No.
Emil. High roll, this is not very good. You and I have a date after school. Madden. Actually, not bad, not bad. For how many days you were not here, this is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
That's like better than I usually.
Better than usual. Vincent.
Oh. Thank you, Mr.
Okay, Yasel, of course, he's not here.
He came back from Chicago last night.
Oh, you did.
You're mad about?
Asnight. Asnight, that's not clutch. It's not clutch. That's not clutch, Asnight.
Alright, it's okay.
It's not clutch.
It's not clutch, but it's not like a promo, you know.
Okay, Austin. Okay, Austin is clutch. Yeah.
Oh, John.
What was bad about this?
No, I'm so.
Oh my god.
Okay, so those of you guys who don't know what is circumference. Circumference is equal to no. Those of you guys don't know what is pi is circumference divided by diameter. Oh. Should have known that. Huh? Are you serious? What is the area? What is circumference? E equal to what?
2R and then, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So if
Throw pi in the formula. I thought you meant like how they originally thought of it.
that's how they got out of it.
But then how did they have pi in the formula before they thought of pi?
No. That's how they did it. There was no formula. Just take the round the tape. How much you go around? And by the
So they didn't have a constant.
huh?
They just have a constant.
It didn't matter. So a long time ago, technology, because they cannot build a perfect circular wheel, right? So the wheel is built by like bunch woods, like this has edges, right? And so they measure it, they didn't get very accurate value, right? Now as technology has become more advanced, they know how to cut the wood like exactly that way. Well, wheel didn't invent it until when? When was wheel invented? They have a horse, and when was wheel really invented? Like Romans, they have the chariot, right? That's Roman Empire already before that. So anyway, they can't really exactly measure because they can't really build a perfect circle back then. So their value always coming as approximation, but they know it's roughly 22/7, 3.1 something. We just did this morning was 13 divided by 4.125, that's equal to 3.15. Exactly using this tape measurement, I just tear it out, measure it all the way the circumference is, and I divide it by the diameter. I try to measure as long as I can, the diameter. That's how you get value of pi. Matter of fact, in order to get value of pi, you have to A long time ago, they actually used computer science actually to calculate the speed of the value of pi. They actually calculate how fast the chips run. So depending on how many digits they can run, they can decide what's the speed of the chips. Yeah. To calculate the speed of the chips, right? They wanted that chips to performing a calculation, and that calculation is basically but that using a different way, of course. That use different way. It's usually start with like an infinite amount of polygons. But if you a circle is infinite amount of polygons, basically it's area of the circumference of polygon, and just change the polygon to infinite size. So that's how you find the area of the circle, and that's how computer chips calculating that value pi. But very easy way to find a pi is basically circumference divided by diameter. And this is the most disappointing question I ask all day. Probably only a handful of people knows how to do it. Even BC Calc, surprisingly, nobody knows the value of pi, which is kind of disappointing. Now for me, please make sure you know where the pi comes from. Basically, just circumference divided by diameter. It didn't matter how big the circle is. It didn't matter how small the circle is. This is always going to be the same constant. That's why it's a very unique number. Yeah. Okay, so any question about pies? The reason why I talk about pies, I didn't know how many people did know. And the reason why I talk about it is I had to teach my son how to do it at 6th grade. And 6th grade kids know how to do it, but you have all this year to forget. So, but you should have still get C equal to B pi. And solving for pi is just going to be C divided by D. Okay, so anyway, that's that. Today we talk about a lot of nonsense because actually it's not nonsense. It's something might help you. At first, I want to start talk about a something very, very important for a lot of you guys. Student loans. Those of you guys have dream. I think a lot of times like people have this dream college, and they want to go to like NYU or Columbia or whatever, Harvard or Yale. Guess what? The really ends of the day, if you're not ultra rich, do not go. You only go if you're ultra poor, which is you'll get full ride if you're very, very poor. Or throwing away $100,000, nothing for you guys, then that's the way you should go to Harvard or Yale. If you're middle income, you should not go. And the reason why I usually teach this lesson in Algebra 2 is we actually start talking about logarithm, to talk about the exponential rate, talk about things like that. For those of you guys didn't know, if you owe student loan, you cannot bankrupt on student loan. You can establish a business or $1 million and you bankrupt, or you can buy a house for $1 million and the price went down to like $400,000, and you want to walk away from a loan, just lost your down payment, you can. You just have to file bankruptcy. But bankruptcy only lasts you 7 years. So after 7 years, you are brand new again. Student loan is different. Student loan is you cannot file bankruptcy. So student loan is with you to the rest of your life unless you're dead. If you die, then your loan will be forgiven. But if you did not die, the loan will stay with you. Now, if you just say, if you don't want to pay for the house payment, you just, at most, bank just repossess the house, no problem. But student loan is different. Once you start getting a job, if you don't want to pay, they can be like a child support. so they can garnish your wages. So they directly take your paycheck. They say you can pay $1,000. They're gonna pay $300 immediately away from you. They didn't care about if you pay rent or not. If you don't want to pay, they will actually take it away from you without your permissions. So it's kind of like child support. So I think loan is probably the worst decision for any of you guys to make that loan. And college is really way overpriced for you to, like when I go to school, 1 credit hour is only worth $100. And now you guys go to school probably $300. So tuition has gone insane. Few things that you have to understand you can go through. If your family is not high income, you can apply FAFSA. Bright futures, for the prepaid, all those options is all good options.
McDonald's too.
Huh?
McDonald's, they do like tuition reimbursement.
Starbucks as well, but they don't give you like a major university. You're getting a University of Phoenix or something like that. So yeah, so definitely think about loans. A lot of people are obsessed about going to school. You can look it up. This girl, she went to Duke University, and she can afford the tuition, so she didn't want to ask her mom for money. So she replied to her essays. The ass was taking pictures, and she become adult film actress. She was raped was first time that when she was in the thing. This is actually a true story. It's actually on CNN. So a lot of people thought like this is funny. It's not funny. It's actually a true story. She ended up with depression and commit suicide a couple times, and her family didn't want to talk to her because her mom is very conservative, or her parents are very conservative, and so it's a very sad situation. Yeah, so go to college. There is loans. There was two type of loans. There was an unsubsidized loan and subsidized loan. Unsubsidized loan is worse. Is unsubsidized loan, then you actually, let's say freshman year you need $10,000 and you need a loan, and you say I will pay back after I graduate. But when you're a freshman, you borrow that $10,000. The $10,000 start calculate interest. So 4% interest start calculating that time when you borrow the money. That's unsubsidized loan. Subsidized loan is a little bit nicer, is wait until you graduate. So let's just say 4 year you use $40,000 and they don't start calculating interest until you graduate. But let's just say if it's $10,000 you spend on freshman year, and let's say it's 5% interest, that's $500. That's not even compound. This is just a simple interest. It's a $500. So the second year you borrow the money is gonna base on the first year's interest and accumulate. It's still compound, but it's compound annually, and then you're gonna get more and more money. And by the time you owe 4 years, after 4 years, you probably owe $50,000. Not $40,000, because each year you take a $10,000. Also, each year you also have added interest on top of it, and each time interest accumulate, and that's how a compound works. So you have to understand those things, especially those of you guys are senior, Slate, Madeline, Vincent, Asnai. College tuition, you want to be as cheap as you can, be as frugal as you can. You don't want to spend too much money. College tuition is not that worth it. I know one girl in my BC Calc, I was surprised. She was the smartest girl in the school, and one of the smartest girl in the school. You probably don't know her. Dev probably doesn't know her, even though she's in the same class. Do you know Sarah?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She's also quiet.
Yeah, she's fine. She's
Like
really
it-
smart.
Like she's really smart, but she's going to Valencia.
No idea.
Yeah,
Really.
but she's way smarter than Dev.
She's like way smarter than
I didn't know that either. Her parents, well, obviously her parents is actually very wealthy too. Her parents are like pediatricians.
Really?
And she's actually I didn't know when I asked her the other day. Her like her parents didn't want her to go UCF. That's it. Way costs way too much. And then she's gonna get her 2 year degrees, and she's gonna get UC Valencia degree, and then she's gonna go AA and then go to UCF. And she said that's the cheapest way. I think that's the reason, but I don't know. I wondered the other day, you guys on the senior breakfast. I was talking to her. I was shocked. I was like, she should be like going to UF, or like at a minimum, she should go to UF. She's so smart. Like you think like the test like this, a test like this, easily 100 for her, easily any day. Def knows her very well. If you guys knows her, she's like that. So don't spend too much money on your college tuition. Try to get as much as you can. That's why I told students get all the college credit. Try to get over all the credit before you get in college. You can save a lot of money. You can save tons of money. But if you drive a Lamborghini, it doesn't matter. Vincent's probably driving a Lamborghini. No? No. Okay. All right. We're gonna talk about what is log. Oh, sorry, it's not on the thing.
You remember that girl last year when her dad drove the Lamborghini?
Yeah.
Where did she end up going?
She's going to like a very small school like USF. Yeah, her dad has a Lamborghini. Her dad crashed a Lamborghini and bought another one the next day. Yeah.
Yeah, he crashed like in front of the school too.
Oh, that's the Lambo.
Yeah, that's a Lambo.
Oh.
She crashed it, and next day.
She was driving it.
No, her dad was driving. Her dad is dropping her off. So he crashed it, and following day he got a new Lamborghini.
How do you even get?
Huh?
How do you even get one that fast?
I don't know. I think he just ordered online or something. I don't know, ridiculous.
You just had an extra one.
But she drive a Toyota, so she's pretty humble. Yeah, Caroline, I think that's her name.
Yeah.
Caroline. She's cool though. I like her. She's very, very cool. She does martial art. Okay, so what is log? What's this?
问一下你家地址。
哦，等一下我给你。
给我家地址，我好算一下安排一下时间。
OK， 好。
不知道你家在哪？你家是在温德密尔吗？还是在大德菲利普那边？
大德菲勒这边。
好。
大德菲勒这边。
谢谢。
OK。What is log? If you have a log of something, so log, this is called common log. I know some of your algebra 2 is not there. I don't know, depends on your algebra teacher. Oh, it's not showing up on screen. Sorry. You guys are looking at me. It's like I'm going crazy. Okay, what is log? Log is a common log. What is common log? Log is base of 10. If I don't write anything, that's a base of 10. Like square root is 2 there, but if I don't write anything, log just means log base of 10. Got it? Okay, so what kind of application that deal with logarithm do you know? Applications. Anytime you ever use the log button on your calculator, what kind of situation that use logarithm?
Squared. Right.
No. Anybody take an AP Chem? What are you doing? Oh yeah, let this. How do you law? Rate law? You do have to use law. Yeah, some depending on what kind of rate it is. But that's not a main one though. When's the only time I use in chemistry that is a lot to deal with? What is it?
I don't even know.
Well, you probably learn in Gen Chem too.
Oh. We didn't talk about stupid before.
You didn't? They should.
Don't look at me, bro.
pH. pH is actually the main application for chemistry. Now, a lot of math application as well, but the main like industrial application is going to be pH. Also, earthquake scale. Earthquake scale. You don't. I mean, if you can choose to write it down, you can choose not to write it down. But this is not in the calculus. We just give you an introduction because we gotta learn how to take a derivative using log. But at least I want you to know that what is log. The third application is decibels. Do you know what's decibels? Sound. Okay. I don't know how to spell decibel. I think it's decibel like this. Yeah. Okay. So decibel. So what's pH involved? If you guys study in chemistry, you're gonna say pH is negative logarithm of hydrogen ions.
Actually, I think we did. Yeah, we did.
I teach them more than green.
Yeah, you give me a textbook, I can teach better than him.
Maybe he just reads out.
So like hydrogen ion, the way the concentration in hydrogen ion is gonna be like a 0.1 molar of HCl. That just means hydrogen and chloride is 100% dissociations, so they're gonna completely dissociate with the hydrogen ion and the chloride. Okay, so but if you have 0.1 molar, then how do I calculate pH of 0.1 molar? It basically says negative log of 0.1. Now, since this is 10, this is base 10, and this one's 10, 0.1 is also known as what? 10 to the what? -1, right? So log 10 and 10 to the -1, that's basically -1. That's equal to 1. That's a pH of 1. So if you have 0.01 molar of HCl, let's just say HCl, 0.01 molar of HCl, that means you have 0.01 molar of hydrogen ion. Then you're going to have, in this case, pH is going to be negative log of 10 of 0.01. So what do you think the pH is? It's just 2. Negative 2, so that's 2. So that's how to calculate pH. And pH is going to be, so 0.1 molar is exactly 10 times more than pH of 0.01 molar, and which is pH of 2. So pH 2 and pH 1, they have 10 times more hydrogen ions. Okay? And same like earthquake scale. So those of you guys don't know, scale, this is what I teach in Algebra 2, and I feel like I kind of needed to teach you guys some Algebra 2 because I feel like this is something that it's going to be deal with you later. How many of you guys been through earthquake? Never? Never? You think it where you live, where you experience earthquake? Okay, yeah, California. So if you guys know that something called Ring of Fire, and Ring of Fire is basically Philippines, Japan, Alaska, California, Peru, and that's called Ring of Fire. So those are the places that you're gonna have more earthquake than the other places. Okay. So some people say it's earthquake 3 and 4. What's the difference between 3 and 4? 4 is 10 times worse than 3, right? What if it's 7? Yep. How bad is compared to 3?
40.
It's 1,000? No, it's 10,000. It's 10,000 times worse if you have scale of 7 versus scale of 3. Scale of 3 is little trembling, it's okay. But scale of 7 is gonna be 10,000 times worse because the earthquake is gonna at that time it's gonna be like it's gonna be not only shaken like this, it's gonna be shaken like this. And that's how you crumble a building. It shakes like horizontal and vertically, and very, very violently. I grew up in Taiwan. I experienced earthquake all the time. It's nothing new. Like the first time was kind of fun, and literally it's kind of fun. It's like, oh my god, ground shaking is cool. And second time, like shit, you gotta get yourself covered. You know, it's actually we are trying. Like instead of we have fire drill, we have earthquake drill there more often than fire drill. So because earthquake happen very frequently, and this is what happened. So earthquake can be same thing. Also talk about statistic. There was logarithm scale. Those of you guys don't know. So this is some application that you can deal with. Remember COVID just started? Like, you know, they have like maybe like 10,000, 2,000, and 3,000. And the thing is case going like this, right? And that was when COVID cases just started. Everybody reading the chart. Oh my God, there's how many people. I get people are nervous, right? But later on, they come out a new scale. I don't know if you know that. They come a logarithm scale. And it's like, calm down, guys. It's no big deal. Why? You're going like this. 10, 100, 1,000. It's every scale go up is 10 times more. So it'd be 10,000. And it's like 100,000. And there's like 1 million. Right? So, and then you say, oh yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's still pretty bad. It just changes how the scale works. So on your SAT, I'm going to show you on SAT technique, always check the scales. The scale, sometimes it could be finding the slope, right? They can be really deceiving. If the slope is like this is 2, this is 4, this is 5, this is 2, 4, 6, and 8, and this is like 10, 20, 30. And if I have this point to this point, they say, oh yeah, finding the slope. On SAT, you're gonna say, oh yeah, this 2 line, this is rest over 1 over 1, my slope is 1, done. You move on to the next question. But you got a wrong answer. The slope is not 1. What is the slope here? Yeah. It's 10 over 2, so it's 5. So m is equal to 10 over 2. Simple things like this on your SAT, it will help you a lot. With that being said, logarithm has things like this. Logarithm has a log form. So this is called log form. And this is called a exponential form. Anybody's taking ACT? Anybody's going to take ACT? No? Okay. So 2 to the third power is equal to 8. And they have ACT question like this, super easy. They say, can you convert to logarithm form? Do you know how to convert to logarithm form? Do you know what logarithm form look like? Okay. It's going to be like this. Log 2, 8 is equal to 3. Some people says, I don't know how to memorize that. Just start with the base. This is the base. You always start with the base. And you draw a sideways heart. If you draw a sideways heart, you can always convert to this. Because that'd be log. I start with the base. Go to the other side. Is equal to 3. And that's it. Do you guys remember seeing this before? In Chaparro's class? No? Yeah, did? Okay, so log 2, 8 is equal to 3. Again, start with a base. Boom, boom. It'll be 2 to the third power is equal to 8. A sideways heart. It will help you finding the logarithm form and exponential form. So what is log eventually? Log are inverse of exponential. Log are inverse of exponential. They're inverse to each other. Now let's talk about E. Sorry, before, what is this? ln, what is that? Natural log. So what's the difference between natural log and log? Yes. Log base E, thank you. Natural log is equal to log base E. So it will look like log or log without, how do you pronounce that? Log. Poke, log. I don't know if it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. Whatever. So it's gonna be log base E. You guys should know what an E is. What is E is? We know pi is 3.14. What is E? 2.7. Thank you. 2.71. There's a lot of decimal after that. I don't remember it. Huh? Okay, if you really want to know, is this. If you really want to know, I'll explain to you. E is equal to limit as x approaches infinity of 1 plus 1 over x to the x. I'll explain to you. But before I explain to you, I'm going to show you a question from algebra 2. A question from algebra 2, it looks like this. Do you guys remember this equation? P equal to A times 1 plus R over N to the NT. This is on your SAT, by the way. Sometimes you have a question like this, and you don't know what to do with it. Usually on the calculator section, I'm going to explain how this works. Let's just say if you invest, if you put money in a bank, and let's say how much money you have. Austin, how much money you have?
In my bank account?
Yeah.
Like cents.
You're lying. A couple cents.
It's less than $1.
No. It's like $2.
$2. Okay. Well, $2 not gonna work to put in a money bank. They probably charge you to put in $2 in the bank. They charge you a maintenance fee actually. My account like is less than $800, and it's like they charge me a $16 maintenance fee. So
Yeah.
no, monthly.
That's good.
Yeah. You have to get over 5,000 for Layden not to charge you, but I don't have 5,000, so I have more credit card bill though. No, I'm not that poor, but I'm pretty poor. And not just say if I would invest $5,000, and so there's a difference between compound. So do you guys know how to what does compound mean? I say compound. Okay, so let's talk about A. A is a starting value. R is the interest. And usually if it's a 5%, it's going to be 0.05. So you had to make sure you convert that. N is how many times it compound. Compound means calculate interest. Now there are a few options. N equal to 1, that means annually. I don't know how to spell annually. ANNUALLY, I think. N equal to 2 is semi-annually. N equal to 4 is quarterly. N equal to 12 is monthly. Do you guys remember this from Latin or Chevral's class? All you gotta do is plug in. It's pretty easy. So let's talk about for 5 years. Okay, with what kind of interest you want? Let's make your life easy, 10%, which is that's really high. Bank does not give you 10%. So let's compare n equal to 1 versus n equal to 12, right? The way you plug in this calculator is 5,000 of 1 plus 0.1 divided by 1 to the 5 times 1, and that's n equal to 1. Compared to n equal to 12, t is 5 years, so this is 5. Yeah, it's 5 times 1, yeah. nt, tn, yeah. So if you do it 12 times, it's going to be 0.1. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand why they divided by n. Because you calculated the interest 12 times a year. You do not get 10% per year. You actually do 10% divided by 12. Because you calculate 12 times. Does that make sense? Over 12. Right? Because you want to break down the 10% to 12 times to monthly rates. So that's why it's 0.1 divided by 12. A lot of people don't understand why that's divided by 12. And at this part here, it's going to be 5 times 12. Because it's going to be 5 years times 12 times. Because some people use a calculator to work out this for me and told me what's the difference between two. This is going to be on your SAT, ACT. It could be on either one. So can somebody use a calculator to work it out for me? Because I'm not working out. That's 10% interest. Somebody have a calculator besides Cairo? Cairo's got those iPhone 1, so probably gonna take a little bit longer. 8,000 what?
$8,052.55. 805.
8052 roughly, right? How about the compound monthly? Same interest rate monthly.
8,200.
Now you're gonna say, hey, why should I invest money into annually? I would rather invest money into compound monthly. Your credit card interest is actually daily. Huh? They actually daily. They charge you interest daily. So if you own, that's why I'm saying, if you own a student loan, they do it daily as well. So that's why if you pay minimum payment, you pay 30 years, you still owe money on it. Okay. So those of you guys don't know, anybody parents is a realtor? Okay. So they will probably tell you, if you ever buy a home for $200,000, by end of the 30-year loan, how much you will pay? Can you give me a good estimation? If you buy a $200,000 house, and if you pay 30 years worth of payment, do you know how much you're gonna pay at the end of 30 years?
360,000.
Huh?
300, no. I think it's 360. That's my goal.
That's probably correct. It's almost double. So the good estimation will be probably double. Depends on if like a 3% interest rate or 4% interest rate. So it probably is now as a 5%. It's probably gonna take a little bit over double, and it really depends. Okay, so at least know how to do this question on your SAT, and you know how to deal with it. How much time we have? 1 minute. We didn't get to cover all the logarithm, but we will. But just starting logarithm, you do need to know some basic informations. Please know those informations. Cairo, come back to the corrections. Okay. Amir, you're going, right? It's okay, long as your parents don't care.
Yeah.
I drive pretty slow anyway, except in the morning. I drive slow, but I cut people off. Hey, Jorge.
Did you finish grading?
Yeah?
May I ask my story?
Sure. Ali, you wanna know too? I can give it back.
No, that's fine.
I can give it back.
That's fine.
I don't want it.
Oh, okay.
Why are you running?
I'm going for physics, and then I gotta go to AB Spanish.
Oh, George, you the bad. All right.
Yeah.
You the bad.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you after school.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you expected that.
You've been slacking. You used to be on top of things. What happened to you?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know, I feel like sometimes I think I'm not gonna put excuses, but
You're not gonna what?
I'm not gonna put excuses, but it's not fault at first.
Uh,
Some things I feel like I think I know the trick, but I don't, and I just think like oh, that, and I'm.
You can have it.
What about Kelly?
Are you gonna see her? Are you gonna see her?
Am I gonna see her?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow. But I don't
Oh,
know.
86.
86.
Hey, Mr. Yang.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hi.
How's your? Hey, how was your house grading?
Actually, I didn't finish grading this period, but I should.
Hey, God. No, what do you mean, thank God? You're waiting for school.
I can grade it now.
Mr. Yang, all you need to remember when you look at my test is that it was my spirit. All you need to you can feel my spirit. I really all tried. No, bro, I really tried. I'm saying a good thing. I'm graded mine.
I can grade it now.
So,
Sure.
Daniel. Hello, guys. What are you doing? Oh, you guys are doing the rotation on the axis and the x-axis thing. Remember? Have you read the back table?
I'm missing. Is it too late to join the math competition? I don't know.
I mean, I signed up 15 people. I was hoping I have 15 people to go, but I don't think it's too late.
Do you think you get?
Yeah, but on the individual, not on team. Only on individual. But team, I only kept on AB kids. I only kept Matthew and Anthony because they usually here. Except Matthew is on wrestling a lot of time. If that's the only reason he's not here. But Matthew and Anthony will be the only one on AB is going on the team.
Yeah.
Rest of them is all going individual. Just because, if you saw the test, you know what I'm talking about. It's not easy. No, it's definitely worth of going. Wrong, Raj. Why you put everything plus C? You don't need the everything plus C.
Bro. Oh, wait, what did you Yeah, I have we're all outside the classroom. Wait.
Like we were talking about it. You were nice. Daniel was nice. Daniel was nice. That's
I have more, but they're late.
they don't talk about like love.
No, you're not late.
Daniel has W rules.
Bro, W Riz on Graham.
Yeah, but it was fun. I like it. It was fun. Daniel, you understand what we're doing in this room? And it's, I think we're getting
If you do, let me know too.
And like, like he explained everything to us. You can't see anything? Why did he move so fast? You agreed to it.
I know.
It was the L for L. Yeah. We're learning. What are we learning?
Buddy, Eddie.
Potential energy and centrifugal. It's not centrifugal. Centripetal. Or centrifugal. And then we'll actually get it. He was explaining it, and I was like, I can explain it to you guys. I'll get the question, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the question, you're like, what is this? And then he does it in the most simple way possible. I'm like, oh, that's easy.
No,
But like during the quiz, he gives that effort. Oh my. This is the end. The quiz on Thursday.
Katie. You remember how Katie? You remember how I was all giddy and stuff in the first period? It's gone. It's gone. All of it. It's gone. I'm not. I was never high. I was never high. I was never high. All right. It's gone. It's all gone. I feel terrible.
Is that why?
Why were you getting?
Is that why you're losing weight?
I don't know.
All right. Shh.
I just felt good in first period and it's gone. I don't feel good anymore.
Shh. Okay, wrong, Raj.
He's like what?
That's 78. 72.
Okay, so meanwhile, I was asked the same question all day. Do you guys know how to get value of pi? How did the people calculate? How do they come up with the value of pi?
Who's circumference divided by diameter? You get the ratio, I know that.
What the hell?
You know he was sitting under the tree? Maybe it
Who?
was orange.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That has nothing to do with circle, you dumbass.
well, the apple is circle, so the centripetal force of the sphere.
Is it area of a circle?
Apple's like 3.1415.
Never mind. Is it area of a circle divided by r squared?
what it is.
Yeah. Nicholas, you are not passing this class. I'll be generous. Nicholas, if you, I need to make another phone call because you don't do shit. In my classroom, you are definitely smart enough, but I need to make a phone call to your mom.
You get number 12 right now, right?
I did. Wait, Mr. Yates, does this say 72?
Yeah. Safia, that looks.
I'll say loud and proud. Well, not proud, but loud. I got a 60 on this one. It was unfortunate. I was disappointed. I stayed after school.
Okay, so this is really bad. This is really bad.
No, you have to stay positive. It shouldn't be mine. What are you talking about?
What does that spec market in X mean?
It means you got partial credit.
Oh, you make a same mistake over. You did not do U substitution even since number 4.
Oh, I'm not how?
I equals C over 2R. 2R equals.
I wasn't absent. I was absent for 1 day. Yeah, right. And that.
Okay, so this class is really bad. From what I see, it's really, really bad. Even though there's 18 point of extra credit on that, this is horrible.
Yeah, I'm just. I'm God. I'm literally God.
What?
No. And then he was.
Damn it, negative.
Yeah, I don't like.
Bro, Charlie at the lunch table was capping so hard. He was like talking about how attractive you are, and then he saw me looking sad. Like I wasn't even looking. Like he was like
Safia.
the most attractive Indian at the school. He was talking about, and then I was in the corner. I was sad, not about like what he was saying. I was sad about something else.
Why you work so messy?
Two most attractive Indians.
I was nervous.
He was a nice guy. Such a nice guy. But he was capping.
I don't think you get nervous.
Are you sure?
How bad was it?
Okay, so yeah, this is not good. Ilya, oof. 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 So I'm worried about this class. This might be my lowest level class. So far as right now, maybe only like might be only 3 people pass AP exam.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so you guys need to learn how to work harder, and then that just, I mean, I don't want to. This is probably my worst class. Ilya, you went backwards. Okay. So you should look at what you did. It's not good.
I didn't know, like, when you change the bounds after you're supposed to do you, you're supposed to use the substituting bounds. Wait, no. No, I knew that. I thought you had to like change them. Let me explain. But
I clip them or make it negative?
no, it's not that. Alright. The only reason it's 40 points are gone. And like other mistakes. Please don't worry about it.
So this class it will be I know like some people put in the work, but it's not there yet. You forgot a 2 outside.
Yeah, what do you know the tennis? Got a 60. That's that one thing. Okay. It's like when you get the new bounds after like substituting you. I replaced it with like the old function. I didn't just replace the new bounds with you. I replaced you with the new function, and then I replaced the new bounds with x instead of you. You know what I'm talking about? For sure. The one day I missed for the driving class, I could just stay here. I'll never learn how to drive. I'll bike everywhere. I'll get like massive quads. Yeah. At least I'll have calculus. I'm never skipping school for driving again. One day! 40 points.
Samantha, I know you put in the effort. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's
For me. That is not fair though.
it is.
That is not. There's no way.
I've had like 3 tests in a row.
Somehow I want to test it.
Dude, what? You're one of the top people in this class. You're like top 4.
What's it called?
How'd you start
I'm
the
falling.
How'd you start the
How did I
Like,
start?
start off worse.
I mean, yeah, but like, I got better and then I got worse. What's it called? I'm sure there's a Kanye in here.
I'm gonna be truthful. Like, I don't think Nicholas should be here according to your work ethic. I don't think Mason should be here according to your work ethic. I don't mind Sam. I don't mind Noman. Safia is like it's like in between. Yeah. So it's too late to drop out. But honestly, I don't. According to the way you work, you don't belong to my class. Really, that's just bottom line. Is Nicholas and Mason same thing. So 2 people that Mason, you cannot just rely on Katie on the last moment says, okay, I teach me everything in one day. I'm just not gonna cut it, Mason. And I'm gonna make a phone call to Mason and Nicholas. I'm gonna say the same thing to your parents. It's just not gonna cut it. And if you're gonna decide, says, okay, you can wing it to the last day, like Harmon or Samuel. Trust me, you guys don't have the talent like Samuel or Harmon does. You guys are not even close. You can't even rub his feet. Like right now, it's just as low as that. You think that you can pull through. It's just not how it works. If you don't put in the work, like you're running cross country, if you don't run, you just see how other people run and see other people technique, how they run. That's just not gonna run. You're not gonna run even the 2 miles. Don't even think about cross country. You can't even get from here to your house. That's just how ridiculous that you guys are put in the effort. Now some people does put in effort. I think Sava, I really don't mind her effort. Her score is better than you 2 combined. And she put 1,000 times more work than you guys do. and that is okay. I can live with that. I can live with that she's putting effort on things. She tried to come as much as she can to get help. She's not there yet, but she will. I have faith in that. But the rest of you guys, I don't know. You gotta put in the work. And you probably feel like I'm negative. The truth is, this is probably the worst calculus I have seen. That's just probably bottom line. As far as effort goes. Rebuff is trying to turn around, and I appreciate that. Ilya is always putting the effort. I didn't mention his name. The problem is just pretty much Nicholas and Mason. You guys think that work is gonna cut it? No, it's not. So you're gonna try to come up with better than what you have right now, because it's just not gonna work. This is the Giles test paper. We did talk about a lot of things, but at this period, I don't even worth to talk about those things compared to last period. So I really want to discuss about how you guys want to approach to do a better job. There's 18-point extra credit. If you didn't get a 70, let's just put it this way. The same test happened last year on this period, same period happened last year. The average score will be 40 points higher. The average score will be 40 points higher. Okay, and it's not due Samantha's fault? No. It's due to the rest of you guys, how much work you put in. Because I know she put in the work. I know no man put in the work. I haven't graded her paper yet, so hopefully it's better. Chin sign 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16. Gaio. Gaio put in the work. I cannot say anything about this, but you do need to stay after school going over this everything.
It was intimidating me because he can. He was like, every minute he stays after school, you should remove 5 points. I was sweating. I was getting nervous.
You stay here for like 40 minutes. No, he stayed with. I mean, I know. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, Sophie, Samantha, you don't understand how much I appreciate you.
I don't have like beef with
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
No, she works. She works. It's not there, but she will get there. I have faith.
No.
She works. She works. I appreciate her 100%. What?
Oh.
Crying doesn't help. Crying does help. Nah, I think.
No. Okay, so number.
What'd you say? No man is on the same thing, but no man put an effort.
Indulge you.
I can remember. I think so. And I'm gonna do it on time. That's my New Year's resolution. That's fine.
What happened?
Cool.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is anyone missing? Two kids here. You don't even bother though. Oh. Don't mean, bro. Damn. Don't even bother.
I'm gonna do that. That makes
Sorry.
I probably don't do that.
No, that's mean, bro.
Okay, what are you doing?
Here's the value of all these.
Mason. Rebuff I give back to you, right?
I gave it back after you gave it back. I mean, I saw my grade, but or maybe I do. Let me check. I might be tripping.
Okay. Take it.
How many people in this class? 12? 13? 11?
Not too bad. 55.
I need to. I was actually gonna say. What?
Oh yeah, I got a 62.
It's like
Wait until the last one.
I think it.
I like that.
One thing I value most in this money.
I really got nothing going for me. I'm not conventionally attractive.
Matthew.
I'm not smart. I don't have any friends. I don't have any bitches. I'm not good at sports. I have nothing going for me. I'm like decent at swimming.
You look like
Bro, okay, that doesn't mean anything. Because a globe can mean going from a 7 to a 10, but it can also mean going from a 1 to a 4.
You're underrated.
You gotta think it.
He's right. I'm gonna start acting like I'm hot. I'm gonna be like,
Bro, you're actually like not.
Rebuff.
yeah.
I got 2 thirds.
Daniel.
Oh my god. Look, it was right here. So my original I substituted UX and then when I got bid, instead of substituting U for the bound, I substituted U for 2x and then I did the bound. Yeah, I was supposed to just do the bounds for you instead of making it 2x. That was one of the questions. And I think I did that again somewhere else.
Oh, it's like
Yeah, I didn't know how to do this one. I was like, I was 15.
I got 1/2.
Oh, I just stretched.
You guys said
I'm actually.
yeah, and I forgot the negative sign.
Yeah, I should have been 15. I got 160.
This one I don't know where. Let me try to do that.
Yeah, right.
Oh, number 7.
So
I got red.
you would have to substitute U for
Enjoy. The only one you can.
Minus right.
I need the bag. I don't know why you have it. I don't need that.
Alright, then I take the derivative. U. Oh, 2.
Just get the multiplied.
I did remember that. Oh, it was the U sub thing. I did it again. So I did the same thing on number 10.
I literally did that. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to use that.
I used
No. I changed that to -1.
I got it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, where did you go?
No, it's nothing.
It's negative below line.
I don't know.
No wonder you got it.
Wait, what happened?
It's today I figured out why I got such a bad score. I can't read.
Oh, yeah.
I got -5.
I figured out.
I'm gonna give you answers. Your homework is going over it. Number 1 is 2. Number 2, 2 square root of x squared minus x plus c. Everybody got that one?
Yes.
Number 3 is negative 164 over 15. Number 4 is square root 3 minus square root 2 over 4. Wrong run. You need to do u substitution there. You need u equal to 2x.
Okay.
The problem is you thought that's going to be cosine of things. You forgot a 1/2 outside because of the du. And it happened on a lot of questions. And that's why you get into it. You get it. Because you probably would have get like an 85, 86. Because that is going to be a lot. Number 5 is 422 over 5. 25, sorry. Number 6, it's 8 over 3x plus 5 to the square plus 1.
I got that.
Number 7 is 1 over 2. The cotangent square of x, plus c. Or 1 over -2, or 1 over 2. Tangent square of x plus c. Either answer is acceptable. Number 8 is exactly like the homework question. You should not get it wrong because it was exactly the same question. If you look at the homework, I even told you that's on the test, and yet nobody go look at it. Number 9 is 2 square root 3 minus 2. A u substitution. Number 10 is 7 over 128. Number 11 is 1 over -4 times 1 over 4x to the third minus 9.
Is that 422?
To the square plus c. Number 12 is 23. A is going to be -1/4. B is, no, this is g of 2, sorry. G of 2 is equal to -1/4. G of -2 is equal to pi over 2 minus 3 over 2. B is g prime of -3 is equal to 2. G double prime of 3 is equal to 1. C, x equal to -1 and x equal to 1. This is the relative max. And this is neither. And relative max, if you ever want a justification, you cannot just say it. It's not it. It's what is this function that says g prime of x or f of x change from positive to negative. And you cannot just say it. Some people say it. What is it? I don't know what the hell is it. Okay. So D is x equal to 0, x equal to -2, x equal to 1, because g double prime of x is equal to f prime of x, and g double prime changing sign, or slope of f prime of x changing sign. Slope of f prime of x changing sign. If I were you, stay after school, going over it. Nicholas and Mason, you guys have no excuse. There's no more cross country, and you guys are supposed to do way better job. And Sam, just fix up the small minus mistake you keep on missing. Once you start fixing that, I know right now it feels like it's hard. It is hard. It's not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's easy. But if you keep it pushing it, they will pull through. Just a matter of time. And no, crying doesn't help. Crying just get. I mean, sure, you cry sometimes, yeah.
What does B say? B prime? F prime.
G prime.
Then G prime prime.
G prime prime.
What is that line? G prime of G double prime of 3 is what? 1?
Please show me the step by step you're doing corrections.
What is it? Enclosure max or relative? I'm blind.
Alright, it took me forever to figure that out.
What is POS?
Positive.
Yeah, you're right.
So number 6, you guys did it. We didn't use it. You didn't? I did not. Oh, you just never write. I didn't write proper, so I just didn't write it.
What is that neither G double prime of x equals f prime of x equal f prime of x.
Wait, what are you looking at?
Right here. Slope of f of x.
You're gonna change sign.
Change.
Yeah, it's not.
No, I believe it.
I think that makes sense. That was key.
Oh, slope of fx.
Is it f prime of x or f prime?
That's what, yeah.
No, it's f of x, not f prime of x. Yeah, change that. Or you can say it's like g double prime change sign too.
No, you.
Oh, yeah, you put in the 2 numbers, yeah.
Ah, okay. That's the yeah, I'm saying
I got D right. D, I didn't even try. It was the tangent. I got scared when I saw tangent.
I get that, but
Number 6, because once you find the indefinite integral, there's a plus c, and you had to plug in the coordinate to find out c.
What is number 7 say? 1 plus dft squared x?
1 over 2 cotangent squared x plus c or the 1 tangent squared x over t. So
You said 1 tangent squared x.
tangent squared x over 2. Because it's they
No, I got
just put the contingent up.
But why is there a
I only got numbers
I thought it was 1
wrong.
plus
I added the final numbers.
cosine.
I subtracted the final
Like,
numbers.
why would they put the
Wait, what's
1
the answer? I never
in front of tangent?
164.
Not, it's just because it's like 1/2. It's just like 1/2 times the tangent. It's supposed to be like tangent.
Bro,
and then you get your answer. But I just subtracted wrong.
No. Hey, I got that.
It was supposed to be 8.
Oh, okay, that's never mind. I got it right, never mind.
You were doing something that you got wrong?
I just feel like getting mad.
For number 3, u equals 5 plus x. U equals 5 plus
Bro, look at this. Look. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Look. Look, alright. So
Easiest thing like maximum. Yeah, maximums.
or now. Okay, look. I did minus instead of plus. Because this is a negative thing. And I got 0 instead of 2. Because it's 1 plus 1. Now 1 minus 1.
I put up here.
Dang.
Oh, you got it right. This is
so sad. This is disappointing.
I actually knew all this.
It's a disappointing revelation.
This is like
I hope so. Look, I'm gonna do this problem right here, right now. I'm gonna go crazy. Actually, my subscription to notice is not so much. Actually, it ran out on January 1st, like the new year. But I never paid for like next year's subscription, and it has me on like the non-premium version. So if I write like a certain amount of stuff, it'll run out. I'll have to go to like the pension version of like never, which is just, yeah, but like look, you just go over and then like do something, but it converts it into text. So if I write something like really fast, it'll convert it, yeah. And it'll like assume, so if I write down a name.
Are you kidding me?
no, yeah. We're just like
I'm gonna do this
What do you mean the extra one?
number.
actually,
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
You got wrong?
What you have got?
You had to redo it. Okay, your correction need to be on separate sheet of paper. Not gonna be on the same sheet. Write a different color. Write it, work, organized. If I cannot read them, that doesn't count. And I'm gonna reject all the people I cannot read.
I got this u equals dx, and then you change. To equal u minus 5 because we couldn't cancel it out, right?
Oh yeah. And can you tell me how to do the balance? So then you get
Yeah.
So then you have a distribute, which will be minus 40. The derivative minus the cushion.
5u.
So
So unless you find
5.
yeah.
Don't worry. This doesn't have, okay? So 5u.
Derivative of, I mean, integral of sine is negative cosine. Integral of sine is negative cosine. I think so too.
Alright, so then we get
Yeah.
and then we start plugging in. And we plug in the 4.
Yeah, and then, yeah. Where did I start? And then you make it d
Oh, negative is negative root 2 over 2.
Oh, it's how you got it. I did this. Yeah, and I did this. Why did I make it radical? Bro, I literally didn't integrate it. I just went straight into the Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? This is so much like ball, that's the wait.
Alright.
So you understand that?
No, I get it. I just literally Literally, I missed the most important step of the entire thing. Plug in. Yeah. I distributed everything, changed the boundary. Raw equation.
I just. The one day I was gone. What because like I didn't think.
There's been insight in what I did.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I mean, we do something important. How much was each export? Like minus?
Okay, so there was 25 check mark between 1 to 12, and each one's worth 4 points, and there's total 9 check mark on the last page, each one's worth 2 points. And then so you can actually get a maximum 118. So if you got a 90, it doesn't mean that you did good.
If would you let if someone did get over 100, would you like put that in scour like 112?
No.
No.
Anything over 100, I don't put it higher than 100. But then if you got 100, then that means you understand most of the stuff.
Yeah. It's just. What percent of the final minute is just? So what did you do?
70.
What was this?
Oh, never mind. I can get a 5 on the last. Everything else.
Mr. Ye, will you accept my test corrections on my tablet? My iPad?
Yeah, actually you do a pretty good job on my iPad.
Do you want me to redo number 3?
Yes, if you can.
All right.
I think you are very close to it.
Yeah, I just like added
Oh my gosh. Number 1 is going to on my one sign, and I just incredibly devastated. And I have to write all this work.
No, it's just.
I kind of want to read one because it's a lot.
G.
Katie has this one. Yeah, that's exactly. Katie, why you have this here? Because I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you go back to.
You don't like him here. No.
Yeah, so. This one is.
I don't even
Yeah, so here
yeah, it's a sheep.
She would be studying you with one of her
But why? Why?
What's the difference? Yeah.
That is like astronomical.
Can't even look you in one eye right now. If you check my GPA in all my other classes, it goes A, and then you get to your class.
One over from tangent Q.
I can't say the sound.
Yeah.
And then one A,
Everything else
like, bad.
except math. But the only thing that makes money in life is math. Why?
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Not calculus.
Okay, the only thing that
Maybe
is
like
that's
statistics.
harder than calc.
What I've heard is that
Business.
AB
You'll be
stats
good at
is
business.
harder than AB calc, but it's easier
Do
than
stop.
I did a calc
I'm in both. I'm in both right now.
That's
I
what
can,
Joanne told me.
Katie,
I'm in both right
that's
now.
harder than AB.
Do not ask
No,
Katie.
it's not.
You cannot ask Katie. for
Yo,
accounting.
listen, I'm in both right now, and I'm like the target audience.
Joanne,
Okay?
I think
What?
Alta something.
Joanne, because she come in.
Okay, but I'm just
Okay, so let me tell you, I have a kid named Joanne last year. She has more heart than all you guys combined. She come here at third quarter. Never take pre-calculus. She come in third quarter. And she's like, I'm gonna do this. She had more heart than all you guys add together.
Yeah, she quit debate. I remember she quit debate to go to calc.
She's, I mean, I will write her recommendation letter just for that. She's so brave. She's like, yeah, let's do it. And she relearned the unit circle. She relearned algebra 2, and then she learned calculus. Now, she to give you something is, she got a 2 on AP exam, but she could have got a 3. I think she was so close to a 3. I think she may be like either 1 or 2 points away. That's how I thought like she was amazing. I mean, I love the girl. She's like amazing. She just basically said, "Let's do it." She didn't have. I mean, I convinced her to do it too, but she's like, "Yeah, let's do it."
I got the answer for 7, but it's kind of wrong.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, 8
Are you okay, Mr. Yang? Are you good? Are you fine, Mr. Yang?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna. That's why I got it wrong. I forgot to subtract the other part. I'm so dumb. Now I know it all.
Oh.
It's true, if I pass the next one, you have to take back everything you said on me. Don't make it work though.
I have to take it back. What I say? I don't remember what I say.
I don't either, but I'm sure it was bad. Anything bad.
You're like
Yeah, you're like.
you're not like shit, but you are okay.
That is very significant.
Take it back.
But it's just like, I don't know what it is. I think it's straight. I think straight is my mortal enemy.
I could do it on this test, yeah. But this is probably the most trick that you're gonna see.
That's like really, really good. What was number 12? How did you do number 12?
Number 12. It's actually fairly easy. It takes 30 seconds.
Can you teach me in 30 seconds? Wait,
Matthew can teach you in 30 seconds.
Matthew, can you teach me number 12 in 30 seconds?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how I messed up number 3. I don't know. Oh, I got some weird ass answer. Really? I got this.
Good job. Good job. Oh, okay. Now you know what I go on. Yeah. I added it.
Yeah.
That's why I say you're almost there. I mean, I'm not upset about that. I can live with that any day. I just can't live with no effort. Like if you put an effort like Joanne did, which is you did, I'm okay. You got a 2. You could get a 1. I'm still not gonna be mad at you. But I think in life's not. You work smart and you work effort too. A lot of things are effort.
What?
I think I did the stupid bounce thing again. No, but like I substituted you for I substituted you for my original thing, and then I plugged in the new bounds into my old.
You have 5%.
I would have gotten 100 on this test if I hadn't done that. Probably. Probably not.
Yeah, that's.
You will probably get like 80.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's faster.
Okay, I understand this, but tell me your way. It's okay. You have 1 minute instead of 30 seconds.
Okay. You gotta find the slope of mine.
Oh. Let's see. I have to get. I gotta go. I am to get.
And you do that. Plus the C. I
What?
I cannot.
Oh,
I'm not.
you just found the information.
I barely saw that.
Finish your work.
What kind of shit you doing in the nighttime?
I couldn't sleep. I don't even know what. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna do homework. I'm gonna do it correction.
I can. You gotta do it here. You gotta do it tomorrow here.
Isn't
But
that the homework to do the test?
yeah, this is homework. But you
It's
gotta.
not correction. Different.
I'm just gonna post the exact same test.
I'll do the corrections tomorrow.
But look, I don't know what's going on with it. If you cannot sleep, you need to go to the doctor. If anything else is wrong, it's probably you are procrastinating on something. You probably rather focus on something else. From what I see, very easy distracted. And there's nothing I can do. You don't show me any effort, you're not gonna get any results. And you're not passing my class. The only way you can do is do somebody to be help you too. You can already ask Maria to help you, but but you guys think hard. That's fine. It's no problem. But then you gotta put in some effort on your own. So it is what it is. Okay.
Like, why did that happen? Like the whole thing.
I thought it was like a crazy ending, like a super deep. You were saying it's still like.
No, it was out of nowhere.
Like, I was like, okay, it's just show over something. I'm reading, like, what am I reading?
No, he said that the ending showed hope. And we were like, how?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when he explained it, it kind of made sense.
Yeah.
But really, like, really, yeah. Out of all the ways you could have found hope. But like, unless.
If you can remember, if you could like sign up for the competition.
Yeah, I have no problem. I signed 15 people. I was hoping more people will come. Like, I don't think I have 15 people yet. So I'm convinced like Katie. Tyson, you want to join math competition? What? You didn't like it? Why?
Because it's like taking a test on a Saturday. Yeah, it's an individual test, like taking a math test on a Saturday.
It does. I'm still salty. I never got that. Never got what? They were supposed to, like, they were like 2 people who tied, like, first place for one. And so they were supposed to send like an extra in the school.
Nice shoes, Whitney.
I'll be next to you. So they didn't trophy card. This is over. They had lost the really about yes, yes, you remember the brush? It was there. I took the big house. It was graded all of the metal. Everyone's in the class while we were just sitting in class.
I was yelling at everybody.
Yeah. We could like you said. It was like 4 games. Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second.
There's no way. There's no way. So turtle? No.
Mia Travis.
Yeah, the way he said your name.
It's kind of like even that.
Yeah.
I can never be mad at Mia.
Yeah.
I mean, you can correct this.
It's not the worst. It's not.
It's not.
It's better than the
And it's a hard test.
He's like just.
Yeah, I usually get like a 40, so
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
that's kind of it's not great, but
Nah, it's alright. It's alright.
I mean, if I got 4
Yeah,
points,
that's kind of
Four.
good.
That would be-
So that positive.
Oh wait, right.
Even though
Yeah. I don't.
we had just done physics, it's okay.
Oh my goodness. I also gonna get. Oh, number one. I remember. I kind of remember.
You think what's like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing it. Geoscience. Oh, you're trying to do the.
You find how many stupid mistakes you make?
Yeah.
You cannot just assume that's not use substitution. Now you can do it without it. You can just say 1/2 in the front if you ever see like sine of 3x,
What?
and
How'd
just
you
do
know
1/3,
Huh?
and then.
Oh.
But the problem is just missing that one.
I don't get why it's like why it's 1/2 and then on the outside. Like why can't I just do cosine?
Because u equal to 2x. du is equal to 2dx. So you want to convert this dx to du, then it has to be du over 2. You do the same thing happen on this question, and even this question, I think. This question, no.
Maybe it was something.
Where you do have a 2 in front. So yeah, this one, and this one. And
I get my test.
yeah, hold on a second. Let me enter in all the people's score.
No, I'm not 48. Full time not. You're getting good. Usually get a 20. But look.
exactly, you're getting.
You know, my lowest was a 12. If I don't surpass my lowest, I'm alright.
What?
Hey, don't go there. Wait, did you grade my test?
Cool. I can grade it, but just give me a second.
Oh, you didn't grade it yet?
Not yet. But I'll,
You want me to wait?
you can wait.
Alright, I'll just take it. I gotta go back trial. I'll
You gonna ride the bus?
No, I walk home, but I just have like 4 trials. Well, I'm good.
No, say yeah, great.
Hey.
We don't have to do that trick.
But I just told you.
You don't have to put the secret. Yeah.
Matten,
That's the reason I can't stay.
you cannot write a sign without arguments. Always write down x in there. Please don't write it like without x. I know you try to be fast, but they won't recognize that. Okay. No, you can have it.
Oh,
It's already recorded. Yeah.
No, oh,
Because you have to do with this.
Page in this room.
No one happened.
Last week. Hey.
Sorry, Mr. A. Sorry, Mr. A.
I nominated What was you. that?
These.
no, I
Marcos. Oh man, you're going back down, man, Marcos.
I'll probably find a mistake in there. It'll be an 85 by the end of tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got a weird. Yeah, no, yeah, but this one.
Oh, it should. Is the homework on P series like? Is that what we would title it? Or
Serious, P series, integrate test. Integrate test.
thank you.
So yeah, in your 1 and 4 here, correct.
That's right.
You changed it to the rest of it.
It's what you get.
I literally, yeah. You didn't use
Oh,
it. So you should be. Correct.
Did you find the slope of the line?
I probably did like. I don't think I did that. And I think I
Oh,
did.
negative.
No,
No, it doesn't matter if it's decreasing. Yeah. Alright, Mitchie, I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
I might do the math competition. I'll tell you.
I'm doing it. 1 to 37.
Alright.
All on.
Oh, I got number 3. I got
On.
number 4.
I can.
I got number 6.
Not yet.
All you can do is go.
Huh?
I got number 8. Okay,
Pre-cal's harder than calc actually.
I got number 10. Number 11.
Now we you supposed to take it without learning, but I don't know if you want.
23. I don't know.
You want to do it? I don't know. It's really hard. Okay.
It's okay. I got that. 12.
Why'd you put this today?
Yeah, I never did 12.
That's
You're supposed to make it minus.
Poverty.
It's supposed to be, you're gonna plug in the fourth.
Okay, I got the
So minus, and then
I got
this
1 right, I got 2 right, I got 3 right, I got 4 right.
That's
I think I got
Oh, crippling
5. I
poverty.
think I got something like 5, 20, or 25. So
okay. I need to go.
6 I got right, 7 I got 8. So far, I'm doing well.
You do physics to me? Why?
You want to visit?
Yeah.
I
Hey, tutoring today?
He's
Yeah,
doing a
that's
test on
true.
Thursday. He's doing a test on Thursday, and so
I thought you were visiting too.
what? Are you visiting more?
Physics mechanics.
Like, probably.
There's no physics to it in this.
I'll let you
Okay,
pick.
yeah.
The physics, normal physics. I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh, okay.
I hope I didn't fail. Because I actually
And then
thought
physics three.
Yeah, we'll see.
physics 4.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh, yeah, you can just skip 5.
Let's see.
There's no five.
Yeah.
I got
There's
2,
nothing
1,
like
2,
it,
3, 4, 5. I don't know. That's the one. Probably not. 6, yeah. 7, I remember. 8, 9. 10, 12.
Elena.
The GA,
Yeah.
for the test, do we have to explain continuous, like why the continuous checks out, why the positive checks out? And why
You do have to explain, yes.
okay.
I got D right. Then I got A. I got A right. I got pi. I don't know my answers. Yeah. I reversed. If you reverse the plus and yes, that's right. Reverse that. So I got A. I got D right. D. Yeah, I got A.
All right, let's see.
I think I got A, B, D. So I think I got C and. But maybe I wrote something.
So far, so good.
I'll do that.
What?
I know. Number 5 I screwed up.
5 times 5 equal to 10.
When I took the test, that was the one question I really knew I screwed up. 5 times 10 equals 25, and I did some subtracting. I know mystery. I know because you have to multiply 1/5 because it's the average value and take the integral.
And you even write down 5 times 5 equal to 10. Hopeless.
Did you know that 8 times 8 is 16?
Stop saying that. Like, don't say that to me. He's grading my test right now. I said 5 times 5 is 10.
Amazing.
You get it?
No. This is distracting as shit. I don't know.
Fine.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised you know the name of the symbol.
The most popular.
I think it was mine.
Give me a second, let me finish grading this one. Is that okay?
You know about this?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Was like the last chapter.
I made it- I
Like
made it.
actually like 2 chapters ago. I call them chapters, but I should.
Roy,
I did that.
He doesn't do
I think a
that.
match not ever like that before, and
Yeah.
How hard is it?
a lot of the stuff it has sigma, like in the thing. So if I get yeah, it's
So many tests. And most of my teachers don't even.
it's like conceptual calculus. Another one.
Hold on a
It's like
second. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How do you know?
Then again, like anyone who's in the class, like
Veda.
like you can go to the like. She had like recruits. He doesn't play last. Yeah. But no, yeah.
Because it's better. Okay, at least I'm gonna make one algebra mistake.
5 times 5.
And I knew that I made it after I took the test.
Yeah.
No, it's like
Have to say, you are getting slightly better.
Thanks, Mr. Yeah, I appreciate it.
yeah.
Okay, what was this number? Is that 4? So. Okay.
It's like it's that one.
Brian, you need your test back.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, like now?
Yeah.
We practice it when.
Wait, which one did I get wrong? Did I get A wrong?
We practice like.
It's
I'm not sure.
I got
That's the one I put a check mark on. Tunisia,
But this now we're just practicing every Friday.
Sarah Morgan.
Thank you.
Well, doesn't it have a horizontal tangent line at x equals -2 and x?
Horizontal. Horizontal.
Horizontal's this way, so wouldn't it be at
Max. Oh, next to each other. How cute. Even on the test. Yeah, you guys tested the next to each other.
Wait, hold on, wait, one sec. I want to actually know. So when it says find the x coordinate of each point which has a horizontal tangent line, it wouldn't.
Horizontal. Not horizontal.
Mr. Yeah, you cannot be talking about me about pronunciation, okay?
You say horizontal. I'm like, what?
You write a sentence without any grammar in it, Mr. Yates. Do homework. Go get work from class.
Whatever is efficient, right? Miss.
And then when I do that, somehow my grammar
Horizontal?
somehow when I do it, my mom
5
looks at
times
me
5?
and she tells me I write like a 3rd grader.
You do write like a 3rd grader. Except no. Actually, Max.
Okay,
Well,
stop.
Max go on the 2nd grade.
Okay,
We're
wait.
still in 3rd grade.
Can you just can you
And
stop?
Braden is like 2nd
Kindergarten.
grade
Okay,
too.
can we just? Okay, horizontal tangent line wouldn't it be
Horizontal.
horizontal? Whatever. Isn't it x equals -2 and x equals is 0? Because it's like this and like that, right?
No, don't ask me questions. Go away.
Okay.
Then how are you supposed to do that?
So you did backwards, you said, right?
Go figure out.
So, when you said u equal to 5 plus
It's not bad.
okay,
Yeah, higher than this. Okay, can I still do test correction?
minus 5.
It's not gonna improve,
Yeah.
but you should do correction. Yes. Is Devin here? Where is he? Where is he?
No, I'm not here.
I saw you. I see you. There was no way you expect me to simplify. Yes, I expect you to simplify everything.
It takes forever.
Bro, I just stopped it.
Why didn't you just show them? Oh, you already changed the u? You already changed the bounds.
I'm gonna accept my
You
Wait.
didn't have to plug it. You don't change it back to x.
What is sine of pi over 6?
Wait, what?
What is sine of pi over 6?
You don't put it back to
Wait, why is it pi over 6?
1/2.
Yeah, you should put 4, 1.
1/2.
Well,
Yeah, like 4, 4, 1, 1.
Oh no, it's cosine pi over 6. You didn't even take the integral.
changing the bounds, you have to
You don't even deserve
plug,
that point.
plug it back into x and like screw yourself over.
You didn't even take the integral. Unfortunately.
Yeah, they told us.
Yes, I know.
It's funny.
U times U.
Thank you.
Why you didn't take the integral on all of them? This is bad.
You going to make my test? You still need number 3?
No, I got it.
Okay, cool.
And this is the worst test you've done. 5, 6, 7, 8.
What'd you put? I put
32.
I did good.
And then I just gave up over there.
This I made a mistake.
To be honest, don't ever give up.
Yeah, I made kind of mistakes.
I didn't really understand it getting that well.
Yeah.
Or the lesson.
Wait, when did it be negative?
I
Wait,
really
you
got
don't
it.
understand. Negative is shorter than
You've been slacking. That's below your mean.
Huh?
That's below your average.
I got confused with that one. Because you're supposed to reverse the integral.
I don't think I did this bad since that algebra.
Alright, you better make sure. Come on, let's go. Come on, touch up.
No, you get it.
You got a 32.
That makes sense. I didn't.
Can I see it?
I would have.
I genuinely like want to know. Hold on. Okay, genuinely. Because I don't understand. G of -2 and you do the area. It goes from -2 to 1. This is the semicircle. This is the area that's negative. It's
I expected you to get like a 9. Seriously,
okay, I don't care if the answer's over there. I can do the. And then this is 3/2, so don't you just
Get
chat.
better. Do better next time. This is what
Hey.
I said back in your
What did you get, Vanna? You didn't help me out.
No, pi/2. I have to go soon because I have freaking tryouts. But wait, I don't understand this. Pi r squared.
We're just building test after test, huh? It never ends, guys.
I thought it was a church now.
Well, Becca like brought me down. I thought I was
I was thinking, like, what did this mean?
Oh, no, it's squared. You thought you did that. You always say that.
Whoa, dude. Yeah. I was like, wait, because I was thinking, like, this would change, right? And I'm like, oh, it won't because it's squared, because obviously.
Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do with you, David?
I don't know. Kids these days, alright, this year.
I'm really horrified that nobody knew how to find the value of pi.
Andrew and I did.
You just do normal.
It's just the ADHD kids.
So then why does it say that it doesn't exist? Because I put 2 and I put 1. But apparently that's not right.
Because you are wrong.
It's 2.
Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
But sure, yeah, I did that. Okay, you can't really read this, but I put a 1 here. Because I didn't know what to do.
I cannot read anything you write, Ada.
Okay.
Oh, the second
When you, Mr. Ye, when you gave me this test, by the way, this was already written on it. This was written, this stuff, and this was written on my test when you gave it to me.
Yeah, I know.
handwriting.
Who?
Okay.
Why?
Why?
Who wrote this on my test?
Somebody did, not you.
No,
That
I
was
didn't.
you.
This is look like my handwriting. This was already written on my test before I even got on it.
Oh, then you're not supposed to even get that one right.
No, well I couldn't
This,
really.
this is Max's paper. It's Max's handwriting. He only handles that shit.
No, the whole
Why?
test was blank. Everything was
Yeah,
blank. It's
he-
just
he
there was
write
one
down the
random
last
thing,
page,
but I
yeah.
didn't understand what this meant anyway.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you
here-
don't even deserve that. You got changed to a 78.
No.
Yeah, because that's not your handwriting. That's actually Max's work.
For what?
The -1/4 is right, but
G
you
of
got it
2
right, but you don't
for-
deserve that. So 78. It's not bad.
Come on, Mr. Ye, you're serious?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do test corrections to get 1 question back.
Yeah.
So just keep it 80. I'm gonna do the test correction. I'm doing.
No.
Wait, did you put my test corrections in for the
No.
last test?
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to. Not yet.
Okay, but isn't this 1?
That's how grades work in the
Mr. Ye?
He doesn't want
Is it G double prime of -3 1? Mr. Ye. Mr.
Me
Ye.
enjoying failing kids.
Mr. Ye, Mr. Ye, isn't G double prime of -3 1? It's the slope. It's 1. That's what I put. It literally says 1 right here.
Where is this one?
It says 1. I put 1.
Where is it with 1?
1.
I cannot read that shit. You write down 0 and 5.
That's not for this.
I don't
I
know
was
what
just
kind
writing
of
points and
Okay,
shit for
first
this.
of all, I don't understand your handwriting. If I don't see it, I don't see it.
Okay, this is 1 and this is 3.
I don't see that. I see that's a 0 and I see that's a 5.
But this is for that question.
I don't know. Can you just write it nicely? There's like a whole bunch of spaces here and you want to squeeze everything there?
You can also write out lines.
Can I rewrite this out right now, Mr. Ye? Can I just rewrite what I put on it for you?
Go right.
I put a 1 here. Mr. Ye, can I just get that +2 here? It's 1.
I hear nothing.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
I did test corrections for the it's called.
You finish?
Yeah.
Do you understand why?
Mm-hmm.
Do you do it by yourself or you did it with Katie? Katie help you?
I did it by myself.
Okay. Are you sure this is 4/3? I don't remember this is 4/3.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe I did that one wrong.
I don't remember this is 4/3.
You okay?
She's not okay. We're both not okay. It doesn't seem like anyone currently in this room who's in AB is okay right now.
I wasn't. Aren't you BC for
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not allowed to argue with Mr. Ye though, so I can't do anything about it.
I think you're not allowed.
I'm not allowed.
You can still
You can
it.
do anything you want to do.
I can do everything I want to do. But
I can murder.
Mr. Ye, for C, there's no minimum. Right? There's no minimum. That's why I rolled there's no minimum.
What'd you get for your 6?
That's not what question's asking.
We had 2 issues.
this is a dumb thing.
I'm so fucking confused. What?
Wait, Mr. Ye, what do you do if you can't prove that one of the CV or Ds are like true?
Then you cannot do integral test.
Oh.
Which one?
Oh no, just as a question.
Usually they give it to you. It's probably true. And if you're not very make sure, you can always plug in graphing calculator to check it, and then go back and reprove it.
Okay.
But you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to see. Which question in particular?
Oh no, it wasn't any question in particular, but I'm like, wait a second, what do I do if I can't prove one of this? Like, what if I don't?
Then you cannot use integral test. That's it. That's the only thing that you cannot do. So that means that there must be out the test work.
Oh, okay.
So it just, if they say using integral test, then it has to be those conditions. CPD has to be true.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so, and then,
Wait, what'd you get for number?
so basically, this is another lesson. You can read my handwriting.